What the fuck? Oh, excuse my language tonight. How are you, internets? My name is Mr. Royal, and today here at TTFT, we're going to be counting down the top 10 fave top tip, the fave top 10 chick flicks. Guys, gals, let's get into it.
By the bay, have you seen my face? I can use a face mask this Thursday. Eat lasagna, get for Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Get for 27 dresses, 27 times. I'm the only one without a vagina standing in the line. Vagina, 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 vagina.
Well, hello.
Guten Tag.
Welcome to another live from Studio 83.
Why are you staring so vehemently into my eyes?
It's giving me comfort right now until I find the groove.
Okay. First groove.
So before we get into the show, and we have some special guests to introduce as well.
We do.
But before we get into that,
yeah,
what have you been up to this week, Royal?
Just, being myself, man. Every day I try to be a better version of me, and somehow I succeed.
Give me a real answer, Royal. What have you actually been up to this week? Tell me one thing that you're proud of.
The Jacksonville Jaguars beat the living SHIT. That was
Annie,
for Emma's dad.
What'd you get into this week?
I watched the Jaguar game.
Hey, did anybody see Dahmer?
Get me started on
I'll say I didn't see that coming. I'll tell you that much. Listen,
Don't
I'm 7 episodes in, and I know you stayed up till 4 a.m. to finish last night.
Listen,
I know you did.
finished
No,
it.
I didn't.
I finished it in 2 days.
Okay, well, no
There's 10
spoilers.
No spoilers.
I'm on it. I'm gonna be getting to episode 9 tonight. What, you're on episode 8?
Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way
episodes.
tonight.
Ooh, Glenda
Okay.
episode, right?
I'm going all the way.
And we're planning on maybe doing something if the ending.
I guess he missed his call. Remember that commercial? Ask Mikey, he'll eat anything. They should ask Jeffy.
Okay.
Because he would eat anything.
Good promo.
So let's bring in Emma Catherine and Chad Hendricks.
All right, everybody knows Chad. Fuck it.
Yeah, you know Chad. You probably know Emma too. But Chad's just here because he's a big fan of chick flicks, and Emma is here because she's going to be a part of the show moving forward. You will see her face in various things that
She is the captain of correspondence. By
Yes.
captain, I mean the only one we have right now. However, she's the captain, so you'll fall in line if you're a correspondent.
I'll take it.
So let's start with Emma. Hi, Emma. How are you doing tonight?
Emma.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Thank you very
Great.
much for being here. And I told you we were going to ask what your favorite movie is, but is there anything that you'd like to let the audience know about you as a person before we go forward?
You didn't prepare me for this.
I know that was on
Jeez.
purpose. Well, I wasn't prepared either.
I'm here. I'm queer. Let's party.
All right.
There we go. That's all I've got.
I hear that.
I've seen that slogan somewhere. I don't know where I've seen that at.
All right. And Chad, ditto for you.
I'm here and I'm hetero, so let's go.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm hetero. I'm looking for Jethro. There you go. I got it.
Emma, you've had time to prepare for this question. I want to catch Chad off guard. What's your favorite movie, Chad?
My favorite movie?
Yeah.
Grease.
Mm.
Grease 1
Yes.
and 2 to be.
Those are movies, Chad. We need your favorite film.
What he said? Films?
No, he said no plural.
Oh, just one?
Just one.
Grease, man. Olivia Newton-John? Come on.
Yes, kind of song.
Hopelessly devoted. Yeah, all that.
Right.
Worst things I could do.
Mm.
Then I took her or two.
We're currently losing money. No one's contributing. They're taking money back that they've given. All our
I love
Patreons are
that
leaving.
movie. I love that movie.
But your
I know every
favorite
word,
movie
every
though.
song.
You exist in a world with Casablanca, The Shining,
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
What Charlie Chaplin.
I mean, I'd say Pixels is
Stop picture photography. Just whatever. Anime.
I have a Travolta trilogy. Is that what you mean? Like
Then you do the prequel to the Passion of Christ.
Saturday Night
Jesus is
Fever,
here?
Grease, and Urban Cowboy. Can
Oh.
y'all?
Urban Cowboy.
Okay.
A little Nope reference. I see you. There you go. And Get Out.
Bud and Sissy.
Are you talking about Cheech and Chong? You said Bud.
There you go. Dave's not here.
And guys, don't forget tonight. Hey, listen, if you're coming in, feel free to contribute with your words, your wallets, or whatever purses. We don't care. Whatever you identify as. I know you have some type of denomination of money. I'm gonna need you to put it in. All right.
We've got some comments. We'll get to those in just a second.
Yes.
But first, Emma, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Have you seen that one yet?
I have not.
Have you seen it yet?
Oh, that's the recent one. That's
Yeah.
Is that Studio 51?
A24.
Studio A24.
What are you doing?
I couldn't remember. They don't call themselves that anymore, Chad. They're Asians. I'm messing with them, give them a hard time. He was like, "What did I say? I'm not coming back, am I? No."
I'm catching Big Lebowski vibes right now.
Wait.
That movie is on. Yeah, like I told you, that movie is on my bucket list because it looks. I mean, you don't.
It looks amazing. I saw the
Has-
cinematography. Okay.
Incredible.
Has anybody said before the end of this broadcast, if you saw that movie and you didn't like it, I would love to hear from you because I haven't seen anything on social media or like
They
Who
took
is
it's
involved
nothing
in that
but
movie?
good
Who played in
things
it?
about that movie.
It was Michelle Yeoh who.
Oh, I love her.
Michelle Yeoh.
It's okay. You got a lot to learn.
Another one?
And apparently,
Google it
oh,
later
look at this.
tonight, so-
Look at this. Ladies helping each other out. It's ladies'
Yeah.
night. It's chick flick
Right?
night. We didn't know the answer.
It's so
Have you
weird
ever
when you
watched
call it
Indiana
out.
Jones and the Temple of Doom?
I'm not supposed to say it. Just
Kind
do it.
of, I don't remember.
So the kid who played Short Round
Okay.
has grown up and he plays the husband.
That name didn't grow well. Short
Okay.
round. Okay.
It did not. But he took a couple of decades off of the industry because he wasn't getting roles because there weren't roles for
Right.
him. And then he saw Crazy Rich Asians and he was like, "Oh, there's finally a market for people."
Oh,
who
I've
like
seen
this."
that movie.
And he decided he was going to audition for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and he's become kind of one of the breakout stars of it.
I've seen
Amazing.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Amazing. That is
Yeah,
amazing.
That one's funny.
Christine Clinton has said that
Hey, sissy.
she can't hear the guests very really. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's a little
maybe
mic
get a
control.
bit
There we go.
closer. And then
Chad, can we trust you to hold the mic, Chad?
idea how this works.
Chad, can we
yeah,
hold-
it's fresh. So we'll
Thanks,
see.
sis.
Christine, chime in and let us know if it's
Good
improved
job.
or worse. All right.
My father is watching.
Sorry, Pops. It's gonna be a rough one tonight.
All right, we're gonna.
All right.
Chad, the shot is no longer on you. We're gonna get into the list in just a moment. Before we do that, Annie, let
Yeah.
them know what's.
Let us know what's coming.
All right, guys.
And
Well,
going.
before we're going to get started, did you guys see our first live episode last week?
I did.
I mean, we counted down our top 10 favorite sequels and had a lot of our previous guests stop in to help us celebrate our 2-year anniversary here at TTFT. And also last Thursday, the guys ranked their top 5 Keanu Reeves movies in a new segment of I Got 5 on It, which is available now on our channel. And then next Tuesday, to kick it off Halloween month, we're going to be counting down our scariest movies that technically aren't really horror films.
Cloverfield.
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that. I got a couple. But,
Never-ending story.
Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified.
All right.
That was
Yeah.
good, Annie.
Oh, you did.
Thank you.
Fist bump. I don't have
Uh,
fist bump. There we go.
Even though that was good,
Oh,
You did. You. Oh my goodness! You did it just like it.
all right.
that part makes me cry.
Well, dead air.
Yeah.
Dead air.
Why? Let's get the
Because-
fuck into it.
You want to start with the
I want
honorable
you-
mention?
Can we see the rest of the comments real quick?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's get into the
yes.
comments. Let's
Comments,
get into
and then we'll
the
start.
comments. We'll do it.
We're gonna go into the
Clear.
comments. I'll start tonight, and we'll just go all around. We'll just keep this rotation going. See how we did there?
All right.
Oh, we got split screen. All right.
All right, all
And
right.
guys, you
All right.
don't look like that. You're much clearer.
Laura
That's just-
McDonald
All
is
right.
Laura McDonald is back. What's up, guys?
Laura. Who's that?
Christine Clinton. Laura McDonald.
I don't know who it is.
Okay. I never know.
That's how good I'm.
Keep
Great
me on
actor,
my
man.
toes. Christine, thank you for being our sound engineer virtually. Who's Spaz? Spaz?
I'm spazzing out trying to figure out who it is.
All right.
And Chad, you don't have to hold the mic until somebody talks. You
We'll
can
get
put
to
it down.
that
You
in
hold
just
it.
a
It's
second.
cool.
I don't know
I
where to
can't
put
see
it.
the screen.
Sound is great.
That's how most people go to jail, Chad. Get it together.
What
You're
does it
old.
say?
You're old
All right,
enough.
so Spaz is already
Shag
starting
the
off the
movie,
list here. Shag the movie with Bridget Fonda. You know that. I feel like you know that one, Chad.
you should.
Which one?
Shag,
Shag.
the movie.
What
Sweaty.
the hell is Shag the movie?
With Bridget
Hey,
Fonda.
man,
With
don't
the
don't
dog
that
back in
mic
the
isn't gonna bite you, man.
Well, I don't want to cover this pretty face. You know, I'm trying to.
You'll be
It's
okay.
not covered.
You gotta,
Like
you gotta
I
keep it
am.
here. If you can't see the mic, they can't hear you.
I
Keep
Keep to get here and hitting the ear hole with it, right? No, Shag the movie. That was the '70s, right? With Shaggy DA.
We weren't born, Chad. We don't know.
No, not really.
I do remember Star Wars at the drive-in when it came out. So yeah, I am.
All right, what else we got in the comments, Dave?
Well, Laurel was just letting you know that she is James MCD.
I know who. Now, come on now. We've been planning James's college career out for the last 3 years. I know who you are.
All right, let's start. Let's let our in-studio guest start.
That's exactly the opposite of what I said. I
Why?
said we're gonna go this way in rows because last week I wanted to start and I didn't get to start.
All right, can we agree on one thing though?
What
this
is
time?
that?
Whatever direction we start in,
We'll
can we
keep it that way.
continue in that? Okay, that would be great.
Yeah, it's not a Rubik's cube.
Well, it was last
Stop
week.
seeing colors, man. Stop seeing
All right,
colors.
so we're gonna start on this side.
Yes,
We're
because I
start-
want to get
so
this
you're
out of the way.
start-
I'm
okay.
starting out. Honorable mention.
Hold on now.
Oh, I got to do the real honorable mention. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay, I got to do the real.
You got the
The real
floor, man.
one.
Go ahead.
I don't feel like I do now because you just threw the floor at me. Okay, this is one I got to get out of the way because I know nobody had it and it's not on anybody's list. I'm just going to verbally say this one and then you'll get ready. One of the ones I want to say because we would be remiss as a show if we didn't say this one. Thelma and Louise.
Okay.
Thelma and Louise. No, that you know about that, Chad. That's your chick flick. All right. So
Hold the fuck on.
I
mean,
said
when
you didn't
see
have
Brad
that.
Pitt
That's not that was
naked,
unofficial.
Okay.
I was throwing it out there. I was
Okay.
unofficial. I know what you're
Brad
thinking. I got
Pitt
you.
was
Okay,
nice
I
in
got
that
you, buddy.
movie.
All right, here we go, guys. All right, so let's go and get into.
So that was your honorable
Oh,
mention.
that was my honorable mention. All right, there. Next time you're what? All right, here we go.
Because I had a couple that I had to scratch.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
get into this thing. If I can find my effing list, there we go. There we go. All right.
You
messed-
wanted. I try. You could have went last.
I don't want to go last. I want to go. I don't want a large Fargo.
Well,
I want
you
Leader
didn't
Cole. I
se-
want a
you
large
didn't seem
Fargo.
like you were ready to go first.
Yeah, I'm always ready, man. All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
Honorables?
Yeah, we're doing honorable. Right. Okay, guys, we're doing honorables right now. So let's get into it. My honorable mention here was going to be.
Sorry.
Well, no, it still is. It still is. My honorable mention is going to be Widows. I really thought that movie should have got more play than it did. It came out at a time where I'm a Viola Davis fan right now. She has
Yes.
the Woman King out. I've always what's the How to Get Away with Murder. I've been a fan of Viola Davis for years. So let's do Ender's Game. I can keep going and going and going and going and going.
She plays Michelle Obama too, and I cannot wait to see that movie.
She's played a lot, and she's been played a lot in her career, but I'm happy she kept pushing. But if you haven't seen Wanted, Liam Neeson's in it for all of 8 seconds, and he's a cheating whore, spoiler alert. But with that being said, I love a group of strong women getting together to go back and take what was theirs. It was what DC tried to do with Birds of Prey, but they got it wrong. So I love Widows.
And that is an actual like rom-com.
Why are you asking me that? I know what I'm doing here.
I'm gonna ask you that for
I don't just
every
do
single one that's on your list.
Don't question. You're gonna go down like Chinatown.
Oh,
Annie, your turn.
Okay, my honorable is You've Got Mail with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks in '98. When I was thinking about my list, I was thinking about I wanted something that started me off watching rom-coms. I'm finna throw another honorable. 16 Candles was almost gonna be, but these right here, these really started it for me when it comes to the rom-coms and the love movies and Meg Ryan most definitely.
That's what I was gonna ask. If you're more for
Yes.
Tom Hanks or Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan,
Okay.
definitely, yeah.
What
Because
about
I,
Meg Ryan?
Sleep. I don't know. Just back then, she was authentic, and she was.
You think she's a phony? You think she's fake? A fraud? My words, not yours.
No.
Have you seen In the Cut?
No.
That was weird seeing Meg
That
Ryan.
was
Meg
when
Ryan
she was
in
already
that
older,
light.
correct?
Yeah, I guess so. It was early 2000s.
Okay.
Her and the Hulk smashed
Really?
Edward Norton and Ruffalo.
Ruffalo. Yeah,
Oh,
real Ruffalo.
I was.
Oh yeah.
Real
I was
Ruffalo.
gonna say that. I was gonna which Hulk,
All right, Dave.
but I didn't know the names.
It's like 6 Hulks
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Regno.
So my honorable mention is a movie that I have seen 27 times. 27 Dresses.
Thank you.
No, I'm sorry.
Why?
Because it's a terrible movie. It's
But
not.
on a list. It made a list.
It's not good at all. Katherine Heigl puts a very, very bad taste in my mouth, and I can't explain why.
Me and our other beautiful
but-
guest mouth open.
When 27 Dresses came out, I was in the process of wooing my wife, and she liked it, and I guess I liked it at the time under the influence of wooing. And James Marsden is kind of irresistible.
Yeah, in any movie, even what was it? Enchanted and Smurfs? No, not Smurfs. Enchanted. Sorry.
She actually put notes in my book here that
Good
said
job, Angela.
vagina That was an inside joke, and
I like that.
oh, I love you. That's for me. Okay. So 27 dresses that's why it's really just an honorable mention, so she doesn't kill me later, and because I have seen it a lot of times, so I have to.
You must have liked it to see it more than one time.
Anne Fletcher. I have some notes here, man. I came with some notes today because I like to. When you like a movie, you like to know, what else did the director do. So Anne Fletcher, she also did The Proposal. And The Guilt Trip. Stop poaching. The director of photography did Step Up and Hocus Pocus 2. How about that? Yeah.
Couldn't get to the first one, huh?
I cannot wait till that movie's good.
All right, Emma, how about you? What is your honorable mention?
I wasn't told I was supposed to have an honorable mention.
That's true.
Hold on,
That's
one second. Chad. Now, if you're gonna be a floating
Chad,
a monopod, hold up the mic, Chad. Get Chad higher. There you go.
You don't have an honorable mention either, do you, Chad? I didn't tell you
I
either.
was told 10 films and 10 films only.
That's
you
true.
did not tell me, hey, honorable mentions.
That's true.
I have 10 films.
That's fair.
That's what Thelma and Louise was for. I had you. We're a team.
Give me one that's not on your list, but you actually like you had just like, if you did decide, is it should go on my list or should not go on my list?
Honestly, we brought it up, Enchanted. Especially
I love that.
Enchanted is about to come out at the end of the year, so I'm excited for that.
I really like that one because it turned what Disney did with princesses and that dream that they sold to kids.
Yeah,
for,
that genre of princess films, and it kind of flipped it on its head and
Yeah.
made fun of it. And I really liked it. And James Marsden.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Look at that,
It's
Chad.
the smile. When he smiles, you can't resist him. That he's so joy.
Yes. Happy, joy. Chad.
Oh, mine was Wedding Crashers.
That's your honorable mention. Yeah. That's
all right. That kind of
was-
seems like a bro flick.
Wait,
but,
you doing a brick right now? Were you just saying Wedding Crashers because you're just naming things you saw in the room?
No, dudes can cry too. This is a rom-com, not a chick flick as much.
But it's funny because we're doing chick flicks. That's what's throwing me off.
See, because y'all threw me off.
You're gonna have a lot of problems with his list
Dave
over here.
No, you won't. Hey, look here, fucker.
He's got three.
Hey, look here. Hey,
What?
he doesn't get to challenge my list. Nobody does.
Rom-coms.
I gave
I'm not gonna
Dave
get into this with you
11
tonight.
rom-coms, and he acted like it was.
Why? Okay, Chad. Okay, I feel like somebody dropped the ball and it wasn't me. Why do you think we're doing rom-coms? You think chick flicks are rom-coms?
Yeah, I didn't know we were saying only the stuff that.
I thought they were.
When y'all said 27 dresses, I'm like, well, damn, y'all just threw me off.
This is going to be real fun. You're right. This is going to be a hell of a ride.
This is going to be back and
What
forth
was the first one you said?
I went widows.
You know, I was like, what the hell's widows? I never
Wait
heard
till
of
you
it,
hear the
right?
rest of our list, though.
Right?
Well, now I want to hear his list now because it has nothing to do with the fuck we're talking about. And right. Let's check out those comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chad. Darling.
Y'all still mentioned a lot of movies that are on my
Laurel McDonald, your honorable mention is Pretty Woman. How is that an honorable?
Who said it?
That is a dishonorable
Laurel.
honorable mention.
James is disowning you. I love you, Laurel, but he is disowning you right now. James, please tell me you're not watching.
Christine Clinton says First Wives Club.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
And my wife says, I love you, Benny. Thanks for the shout out. My middle name is Benjamin.
All right. All right. Like that. That was good, guys. Can't wait to hear what Chad has. All right. So I'm glad
you said Thelma and Louise. I knew I was in the wrong room.
Looking at my list.
No, I got mine. I see all the kids using their phones. I want to do it. All right. My number 10. Let's go ahead and get this thing started here. My number 10. I'm gonna get the controversy started now. My number 10 was Black Widow. And I'm saying that, and I feel like I need to explain myself, which I shouldn't have to do. But here's my thing. Yeah, boy! Yeah! Let's do this, man! Let's go! Let's go, baby!
Yeah, chill out, motherfucker!
You were saying about Black Widow?
I was saying Scarlett Johansson, black, skin tight outfit, her sister, Yelena. I mean, listen, if this isn't a chick flick, I don't know what is. You have 20 to 25 highly trained assassin women going out, taking out men, boys, girls, world leaders, and they were badass. And they didn't over feminize them. They were just badass women. And if that's not a chick flick, nothing is. Hashtag MCU. Thank you. Oh, hey, don't you? Hey, you cannot. Thank you.
I didn't entirely. I wasn't sold on the whole chick flick idea until you explained it, and I was like, all right, fine, because
Yeah.
Black Widow just needs to exist in the MCU, and I actually like
Don't
Black
let
Widow.
this smooth motherfucker. He's coming in here. He's just like, he was just loud and said if you like
No, what I said was there were 24 to 30 highly trained assassin
I
women
heard,
who
I
were not
heard.
overly sexualized. They were actually great at what they did. It's like Charlie's Angels times 30.
Yeah.
women empowerment.
Yes, and
is-
without
women
The
em-
first one or second one?
women empowerment doesn't equate
Hello,
to
woman director Dave.
it doesn't equate to chick flick.
It does.
All right.
You know what? He
We're
can't
not-
be
We're
changed.
not going to do
This
this.
isn't
all
the
night.
70s,
This
man.
isn't
Archie
gonna be
Bunker,
a-
change your views.
This isn't
Go
going to
ahead.
be a Killmonger
Number
thing.
10. I got.
You're wrong.
Wrong about trusting you. Go ahead.
I got
Burned.
the Twilight series.
Mm.
2008.
Now that's a chick flick.
No, that's a chick series. Andy, what are you doing? You were perp for this.
If you look at the demographics of Black Widow and look at the demographics of Twilight series, I promise you, it'll become painfully apparent which one is a chick flick and which one.
Apparently, I'm having an issue with people understanding the difference between plurals and singular events in life. That's why I have an opinion because we're doing we can't do series. We have to do one.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you explain why you love Twilight series because I would love to. I just that sounds magical, like a literal magic trick. But I would like to, while we're waiting, also for people to chime in the chat. If you went and saw Black Widow because
your girlfriend told you to.
Yeah, or because you love the way Scarlett Johansson looks in leather.
Hey, now
Just what?
that's a good reason.
Yeah,
If you want to see
That's a
black
good
eye,
reason,
or you
so-
just love to see David with two functioning eyes, let us know in the comments.
Oh, so you're okay.
I'm not threatening you.
You're threatening them. If they prove me right, then they've. All right, Annie. What
Okay.
about Twilight?
Okay, it's Twilight for me. I mean, I read the books first, and I was in love with the books.
Okay.
To me, the story, you know what I mean? Like finding something that's like not obtainable or dangerous and just brings excitement and like just more attraction to their romance. Something that she couldn't have, most definitely. And then on through the series, the different love affair that she has between Jacob and Edward. Like that's a love story for chick flicks.
It is.
Every single movie gets deeper and deeper in the love story, and especially with Breaking Dawn and Breaking Dawn 2. I just feel that the whole series is a love story.
Who are you? Are you Team Jacob or Team Edward?
Team Edward all day
Why?
because I'm dark and demented.
Well, from what you told us earlier,
No,
you're
no,
team
I
both.
used to be-
Dave,
What?
that was off camera. I said from what she told us earlier, she's team both.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Ayo.
That's true.
Thank you.
My number 10?
Yes.
Yes.
I wasn't ready. My number 10 is Pretty Woman.
Okay.
Walking down the street.
Richard Gere,
pretty
Julia
woman.
Roberts, George Costanza
Hey.
on a
Jason
stack of
Well,
phone
pre
books.
Seinfeld though. Pre Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Pre-bald.
Right, true.
Free ball. You're
Yeah.
exactly right.
He's
Yeah.
wearing a rug.
Directed by legendary Gary Marshall. Did Overboard with Kurt Russell and Goldie
I love
Hawn.
Overboard.
Beaches. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That
And
was a good movie, too.
Garen Roberts, he actually directed their reunion with Runaway Bride. This was written by J.F. Lawton. And
He must have an infatuation with Julia Roberts.
no, I don't know.
Most men do.
I can't put a
Yeah,
I
right?
can't put a finger on J.F. Lawton because he wrote Pretty Woman and then he went on and wrote Under Siege, Blank Man, and Chain Reaction.
Hey, Blank Man's all you had to say.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, dude, you wrote one of the most classical romances in all of cinema history, and then you just like pivoted into like straight to DVD action.
I'm
or
gonna
action
stab
comedy.
you tonight
What?
on live.
Because of Blank Man?
Yes, because of Blank Man.
Blank
That
Man
is a
was a-
classic.
I'm not arguing if it's a classic. Under Siege is also a classic. So is Chain Reaction.
Why are you saying
for that
going straight
matter.
to DVD?
Um,
Because I heard you say that.
because it fit my point better when I was trying to make J.F. Lawton look.
This is chick flick now. I'm backing off.
So,
It's fun to watch.
Few facts about
It's
Does
very-
everybody have an anthology and a discography about their film? Because everybody
Yeah.
else is just naming
hey,
films.
I come bearing gifts.
Okay.
All right.
From the
I'm not
East.
I'm not just gonna tell you why I love it. I'm gonna help you.
You played that character at one time in life.
What
You
character?
come pairing gifts.
Oh, you're talking about no. Get your mind out of the gutter.
No,
You're
she's talking about when y'all wear the
Santa Claus.
church thing.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just happy we're getting a story that I don't know about on air.
Yeah.
Don't try to.
No.
She didn't sign an
No,
NDA. Let her
look,
talk.
God,
No,
what did I do?
actually, there is an NDA. There's
No, I'm talking about
Yeah.
your
Oh, what did I do?
childhood. She
Sorry.
didn't sign an NDA about that.
No, I don't want.
Change subject.
Yeah, I don't want like.
Change subject. Thank
I
you.
know.
Hey, Mom.
What's your number? 9, 8, 10.
Hold on,
I don't even know
Christopher.
where we're at.
Did you know that? All right. So a lot of people was considered for Richard Gere's role before Richard Gere.
I
was,
didn't know that.
Ooh,
Yes.
Who?
yes.
Well, the one that stood out to me the most was Superman, Christopher Reeve.
They were gonna.
But I think he had the accident around that
No.
time.
Did he already do Superman? Because
Did he?
everyone-
In
I think that's what
1990?
kind of
Deciphered
threw it
by,
off when
like,
he had the
Superman.
accident. That's
I
when I
don't-
think that's happened.
Oh, because if
I'll-
he already did Superman, then they don't like to use a big man role in another movie because they don't see that man as that role. They
That
only
used
see
to be
him
the
as
case
Superman.
until what's the guy's playing Superman now? He was out in the Bond, not Bond. He was in Mission Impossible. I know you don't know.
Christian Bale?
Oh,
Henry Cavill.
yeah, Henry. Yep,
Yep.
Henry. Yep, there we go.
Good
Good job.
you'll-
Good job. There you go,
I just
Emma.
said
On the
Batman.
board.
The
Oh,
studio,
and I got a Superman symbol, and I just gave him
the,
Batman's
the studio
character.
wanted Meg Ryan to play the part of Julia Roberts.
Really?
Wouldn't have saw that. Can't see it. No,
Oh
don't
my
want to see it.
God.
Meg
Yeah.
Ryan and Christopher Reeve would have been a very different movie.
Give me Charlize Theron.
Oh, wow. I did not
Look at you.
know
You're like, you
that.
know what?
In
That
a
was quite
remake.
astute, sir.
Yeah. Do it.
Thank you.
But
Okay.
I mean, Pretty Woman. I mean, I don't really have to go into why it's an awesome movie. It just
is.
is. No kissing.
And rest in peace, her friend who died on camera from the drugs. That was sad in that freaking film. That was sad, man.
All right, Emma. How about you? What was your number
Friend
10?
died
So
in
my
the
number 10
film.
was Hairspray, the remake that they did in the early 2000s.
Okay.
I'm a huge musical theater person, so
Zac
that was-
Efron?
yes, Zac Efron is great in it. I thought John Travolta did a pretty good job as
Yeah.
Tracy's mom. Honestly, I didn't know how I felt about Hairspray itself as a movie or as a musical until I saw it live. Theater Jacks did it a couple years ago, and it was really, really good. And I rushed home and I watched the movie, and it's one of my favorites. To this
Emma, let me ask you this: do you know the name Ricky Lake?
Ooh.
She was in the original
Also,
Hairspray.
in the 90s, I used to love Ricky Lake.
I didn't
That was
know.
Hey, I'm just saying, I do what I do,
That
man.
was the original
I watch some chick
Hairspray.
flicks too, B.
That was
I
the
know what I do.
original. That was the original.
Yeah, have you seen the original?
I haven't.
It'll be dope to
Yeah.
go back if you ever get a chance to go back and watch the one and compare. That was good.
I haven't seen the original either, but
She
yeah,
was
John
also in the
Travolta.
early 90s.
John Travolta was good in that. That was
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the remake? Yeah, yes, yes.
It was unbelievable. He owned that character.
Yes, he did.
All right.
Yes, he did.
Chad, what about you? What's your?
Give us a rom-com, buddy.
I want to segue from what she was saying, but I'll just play it off and go with no, screw it, I'll segue. This is my 8 through 10. It's Zac Efron's mom's trilogy.
See what you started, Annie. You see what
You've
you
got
started?
This
mail.
was not my fault.
No, it was Anna's fault. It's Anna's
Seattle,
fault.
And wait, and When Harry Met Sally. That's Zac Efron's mom's trilogy.
Hold on,
The way
elaborate.
you're describing it, though.
Right? The
Is that
past,
his mom? Is
yeah.
that his mom?
that passed away. Yeah.
Wait, who?
We're fact checking you. Right? Can we cue Scar, please?
Google it,
Can we
baby,
cue Lion
Google
King?
Sleepless in Seattle. You've got mail, and what else?
And When Harry Met Sally.
And who is his mom? Oh, Nora Ephron. Yeah.
Damn.
Wait.
Who?
Wait, is that?
Damn.
Oh, now,
Look at
hold on.
Chad.
Hold on.
Damn.
No.
Look at the big brain on Chad.
Hold on, because I think because Efron is with an F, and I think Nora is with a PH. I think you might be wrong there, man.
Hey, find out so we can hear him play the Lion King shit. You gave me the Lion. Get ready. Cue that Lion King. You did it for me, goddammit.
No, he saved it for me. I was supposed to mess up my lines.
Wait, Dr. Cole, please give me a minute. There we go.
Wah, wah.
Well, somebody's right and somebody's wrong.
Go ahead. Different ways. There's no way.
Are you?
Look at Chad. Are you just gonna believe what the internet says?
Look it up.
All right. Can we get the comments, Dave?
Yeah, let's hit some comments. I'm sure they're.
That Chad guy's a fraud. That's what they're gonna say.
All right. Oh wow, I gotta go up a little bit here. Honorable mention. All right, so we got Robert Mathis coming in
Oh my
here.
God.
She's all that.
Okay, good
That's
one.
it. That's his
Okay.
honorable mention.
That was a good one.
Laurel McDonald, hold up. You said guilty pleasure. Oh, okay. I see where you're going. Yeah. That touche, Laurel. That's a very good point because
Twilight would be a guilty pleasure, correct? Yes.
We're just trying to get him to be more
that's a very
specific
good
about what
example.
we're doing.
Laurel for clarifying that.
Yeah.
When this camera's off, I'm gonna give you guys a lesson in numbers and
Um,
singularities. I'm gonna tell you.
Angela said no, Royal, no, and I don't know what exactly she's referring to,
Who
but I
happened?
agree.
No, Royal, no.
Who said
She
no, Royal,
just-
no?
Angela.
Wifey did.
What, Thelma and Louise? What? No, Roy? Call
No,
me
I'm
Angela.
pretty sure Black Widow. I'm gonna lean on
But-
that.
Angela, call me. I will talk live on live.
Laurel's number 10 is Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
Okay.
Never seen it.
I have
Well, it's been like 4 versions. Which version? It's like 10
Drew
versions.
Barrymore,
So
good
I'm
job.
a person from New York, and I've never seen Phantom of the Opera.
you should go to the opera sometime.
Christine
I've
Clinton.
never seen Phantom of the Opera.
Christine Clinton's number 10 is Never Been Kissed. That's a good
Okay.
one. That's a fun one.
Okay.
All her movies.
Who doesn't love Drew Barrymore? Psychopaths.
right,
That's who.
right.
Christine Clinton. Psychopaths don't love Drew Barrymore.
Firestarter.
I was just telling Angela like that she is like the most adorable human being. No, shit, I don't even think it was Drew Barrymore, but I agree with that for Drew
But she
Barrymore
is
too.
the most adorable
There's
human
a-
being.
There's another person.
Have you
too
not
that-
seen her now? Like she's
The most
awesome.
adorable
She is.
human being is
My daughter,
yeah.
Genesis.
Yeah.
and our girl from Dirty Dancing before she got a Jennifer
Tina
Rowe,
Gray.
she got her nose done.
Tina
she was
Gray.
she was
Tina-
yeah,
Tina-
I didn't even
Tina-
not Tina
notice her.
Fey,
Tina-
not Gina Gray,
Jennifer
Jennifer
Gray.
Gray.
Jennifer Gray.
Do you do a show? Do you
The
podcast
Red
about
Bull
movies?
is making my mouth work faster than my brain can process.
That's what she said. Go
All
ahead.
right. Angela says The Princess Bride.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's a human flick. I'll let that ride. I love The Princess Bride. I love The Princess Bride.
Joanne
Angela.
Brenner says French Kiss.
My mom. Hi, Mom.
Hello, Emma's mom.
And guys, oh by the way, I'm sorry. Hold on, Dave. You guys, since we're looking at this, that you can keep an eye when we're not doing that on what's. Well, they won't be able to see it if it's
It's a
not
little
there, right?
delayed.
Will they see it?
It's a bit of a delay.
It's a little
But they'll
delay.
still see the comments as they come in, or no?
I mean, I'm reading them out loud.
Okay, that's cool.
I think they do pop up. as
Sorry.
well on the screen.
I'm gonna stop.
Joanne said that's a foreign country French charm, complete with bad French accents. Oh, bad French accents. A cigarette?
I can't
No?
understand.
She should watch the- she should watch the
movies
French
that have
Dispatch
an
then.
accent like that, especially British movies. Like
And
Looks like
Joanne says
Captain
yes to The Princess Bride.
Yeah, hell yes to The Princess
Yes.
Bride.
LOL
name is-
Jack says Emma. Yeah, that's a good one. That's definitely.
Oh, I see what he did there.
Hi.
What?
Yes, the film, and also hello.
Oh,
That's Monique,
there-
I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said Anna because it was a movie called Anna.
no, Emma. There is.
I
a
said
movie-
Lucy.
there-
Which
there-
one? It's both. It's Lucy and Anna.
Lucy.
What the fuck
Anna.
are
Lucy
you?
is Lucy is Scarlett Johansson.
You
Anna.
thought he was saying Anna because the movie,
Anna
but you
Karenina?
were reading a comment
Do you mean
Emma.
Anna Karenina?
No, it's a movie called
I
Anna.
said Emma.
Yeah, he thought
I
you said
thought
Anna.
LOL was saying Anna. That's the young girl is like an assassin. I like female assassins. Give me an effing break.
Thank you for censoring yourself. My father is watching.
New York, I see you.
Christine Clinton says Death Becomes Her. That's her. All right, she's on the number 9. so
Oh
we're
my
gonna,
gosh, I love that, Christine.
we'll stop it right there. Actually, all right, we got one more number 10 in here. Lauren Hawley says number 10,
Oh,
Letters
that
to
movie was
Juliet.
So good.
That's my
Uh,
best friend. Hi.
So good.
And I'm gonna bring it back up to Death Becomes Her, and that'll be
That
number
was the girl
9.
from Mamma Mia,
You ready?
right?
Yeah, let's get into
Letters
number
to
9.
Juliet.
Number 9. The year is 1988.
Ooh.
I didn't see this film then. I saw it in like 89. However, it was my first taste and preview, and the first time I heard the name and saw the name, Rebecca De Mornay, and a young lady by the name of Mary Gross. I don't know if anybody in our 10,000 subscribers, which don't exist, has seen the film Feds.
Wait,
Chad
wait,
it?
Rebecca De Mornay.
is in
Yeah.
Feds.
So did you have like a thing
She
for her?
was in actually.
No, I had a
Death
thing
Becomes
for
Her, I
film,
think.
Dave.
For Rebecca, but
For film, Dave.
I just wanted
For
to.
film, picture in motion.
If I just wanted, I had a clip
Wasn't she
pulled
Death
real
Becomes
quick, like a.
You want to play that clip you got pulled, Dave? Go
Yeah,
ahead and play it.
yeah. This is my impression of Royal meeting Rebecca De Mornay.
I want to kiss you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's good.
I'm sorry. I didn't use.
Yeah!
I had all the clips pulled. I didn't use them all
The
last
fact that I
week. I'm
love
trying to
that
catch
clip.
up.
He was like, I want to kiss you. She's like, thanks, Joe. He was like, yeah. I love that clip. But yeah, the movie is Feds. And again, it's one of those films I knew nothing about, but it's about two female FBI females trying to get into the FBI. It's like G.I. Jane, but dialed down like 10 notches because they're not trying to get into the military. They're trying to get into the FBI. And it is just so freaking good, man. Guys, if you've never seen the film Feds, I love it. I doubt you'll love it because you don't have my sense of intelligence. I'm lying. It's a great film, guys. Go out there, love it. Ladies, it's a chick flick. If a guy's ever dumped you, watch Feds, get a gun, do what you got to do. Go ahead.
Number 9.
Protect and serve.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. Okay. My number 9 is also a series. However, mine is just the first one. I got a couple on my list.
No,
me
me and Emma are having a bonding moment, but go ahead.
Okay. I got Sex in the City with the beautiful SJP.
You like the second one too?
I do like the second one, actually.
You're so
The one in
chauvinistic.
Dubai.
Let her like what she likes.
That's the one in Dubai, correct? The second one. I do.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't. I sincerely don't. Is it
No,
sex?
but-
Is it Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
Sex in
And.
sex,
We got a little cat fight. Got a little-
sex and the city.
Hey, there she go.
Hey, I'm sorry. You're
we're-
right. You're right. I thought it was sex in the
Mufasa.
city because
So you're not
they're
ready with the
always trying to
Mufasa.
have
We gotta.
sex in the city.
Hey, Annie, guess what?
I was wrong.
No, what?
And apparently, I've never been on live television before.
All right, Annie. Second time on live television.
Yes.
Why do you? What is it about sex
Does she have to
and
explain it?
and the city?
Okay, I mean, because I watched the series and stuff, and the movie actually was like the ending of what we wanted to see in the series, and it's another love story. You know what I mean? That Mr. Big, like she finally got her Mr. Big, and then at the end is like, ugh. She got her Manolo Blahniks though. That was the main thing.
If
She got
somebody
her
never
shoes.
saw the show, do you think they would like the movie? Or is it a
I
fanfare
don't
for
know.
fans
I
of the
think
I
it's
would
show?
say you would
I think-
appreciate the movie if you didn't know the
Exactly.
show, because
I
the
don't think they
backstory.
would
It's the
know
backstory.
know and appreciate the movie exactly like you said if you did not watch the show.
Okay.
Dave,
What? Everybody has their favorite when they watch Sex in the City. Who are you?
SJP. She started out. She said,
Oh, she said
you like the redhead, don't you?
No.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Kim
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 Cattrall.
Cattrall. Yeah, she's a
Because
troublemaker. I figured that
Yeah,
was
you're
gonna
right.
be you. Okay.
Because she's just free
Is
for
that
her
what-
sexuality.
is
She don't
she
give a
his
shit about
sister?
what
Man,
Cattrall?
it says about her.
You know, I love Kim Cattrall because she was a mannequin, which is
I love Mannequin.
Yeah.
Chad, you're 21 when that came out, right?
Porky's too. So that was my 1-2 with her. She was in Porky's.
yeah.
She was Lassie.
Can you imagine imagine Porky's being remade today, shot for shot?
Can
And
you-
then they
You
just
wanna do
release
it?
it?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Leave me out of that one. Thanks.
But yeah, I like Kim Cattrall the best because she was free, she was open, she didn't give a shit about what nobody thought of her, and it gives people not like it doesn't give people motivation, but it gives women like I see somebody else having self confidence and just don't, and you know what I mean, and I liked it. I like her.
That means
My-
Dave does not agree with you.
My number 9 is Drive Me
That's
Crazy.
fine.
You say driving Miss Daisy or drive me
Drive,
crazy? I heard
Drive
what
Me
you said.
Crazy, like the Britney Spears song. Melissa Joan Hart, Adrian Grenier. Let me put it up on the screen so people can see what the hell I'm
Because
talking
no one knows
about.
what you're talking about other than us.
Such a good movie. No radioactive spider bit you, Dave. There's like 4 people out there that know what I just did.
I just,
Directed by John Schultz. He did Like Mike and the Honeymooners remake. Where are you going, Royal? I start talking about the Honeymooners.
Going to get a beer. If it's okay with you, the screen is not there.
Bam, it's back. Where'd you go, Royal?
He puts back up the screen.
you can talk to me.
All right. So Annie was also written by Rob Thomas. You know Rob Thomas?
You know Rob Thomas?
No, not that guy.
Okay.
Just a different writer. He did Party Down and Veronica Mars. So Royal, if you could hear me, Veronica Mars and Party Down are 2 very funny shows. Have you guys seen? You've seen Veronica Mars?
Kristen, no.
Yeah,
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that show?
I never watched it.
Okay. Have you guys seen Veronica Mars or Party Down?
I've seen a couple of episodes of Veronica Mars.
Have you happened to see Drive Me Crazy?
No.
Hell yeah.
I
It was
figured-
really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Who'd you chaperone to that movie?
Funny thing, speaking of, now this is a true fact, not like the one that you said earlier. This is a true fact. Faye,
I swear, if y'all Google it, damn it.
we
Wait,
did.
she did Google it.
Your phone.
And she
is
spell
fucked
checked it. You're
up.
wrong. What the devil?
Google your shit. Yeah, there you go.
That doesn't misspell anything else tonight.
His mom wrote one, I think,
The
directly
spelling
to
of
it.
Efron is
Hey,
2 different ways.
Chad?
Doesn't matter. He could have changed it when he became.
Chad?
Listen, it's Efron and you're effing wrong. All right, let's go. Hey!
You said it. I don't know why you can't just admit that.
I had an accident.
An accident.
That was a Will Smith.
Milk
But
Bowl.
no,
I had-
here's the let's cleanse the palate with the true fact that you can verify on Google. Stephen Collins, you know, from Seventh Heaven, the dad on that show, he got in a little bit of trouble.
We got a lot of bit of trouble, man.
Well, I guess you could say what got him into the trouble was Faye Grant speaking out. His wife at the time, the very public divorce where she released
In relation
all
to
the-
Beth Grant or
He was
no?
a petty, right?
according to
Chad,
Chad,
yeah,
it
everybody-
would be, yeah,
Hugh
sisters.
Grant,
yeah,
Beth Grant,
Grant's sister,
College
Faye Grant.
Grants.
Grant.
Yeah, the Faye Grant, his wife at the time, she played his real wife, or she played his wife in Drive Me Crazy. But yeah, that movie is legitimately funny. What I was saying while you weren't at the table,
I heard you when I was in the kitchen
What'd I
making a
say?
drink. I heard everything you said.
What I say?
You said Royal about this movie, and I lost it after that.
She gonna beg for it. She gonna poop. She gonna scoop.
All right, so what I said was that it was written by the same guy who did Party Down of Veronica Mars, which tells you like this is a funny movie.
I didn't
This
see the
guy's
other
got
movie you
his
just
pulp.
mentioned either, David.
All right, well, watch Drive Me Crazy. I'm gonna put that on.
I'll watch that when you watch Goodfellas.
That's not even fair because
That
like,
is fair.
You'd have to watch. I got to give you like 4 movies to watch then.
If you're going to host a movie show, Goodfellas is a requirement.
Yes.
He never saw Goodfellas.
Elijah Wood was considered for Adrian Greenier's role.
I love Elijah Wood.
We,
Radio Flyers.
yeah, Radio Flyer, The Good Son. You ever see The Good Son with Macaulay?
I saw the
Culkin?
Goodfellas.
When Macaulay Culkin
Saw
looked
The
at him and
Goodfellas.
said, "Don't."
Oh, I love the Good Son. Now, I don't play around. I love the Good Son.
Macaulay
That's the
Culkin
real
said,
Macaulay.
"How-
That wasn't Uncle Buck
how
or
do you
Home Alone.
shed
That
the-
was the real one.
Your fingernails are digging into my arm. God damn it! That's Uncle Buck, Macaulay Culkin,
I'm-
John Candy.
I know.
Okay,
Why are you looking at me like that, man?
Gus.
John Hughes.
It gives you comfort.
Yeah, I know. All right, Emma. How about you? What's your number 9?
My number 9 is Crazy Rich Asians.
No, not Fast Times. I'm sorry, Breakfast Club.
Yes, John Hughes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He had me. He was talking on the
I
side.
said
An
John
accident.
Hughes on Uncle Buck, and she's like, "Fast
Chad,
Times."
nobody can hear you, Chad. Nobody, there you
Cameron
go.
Crowe,
Yeah,
baby.
no.
So Crazy Rich. I noticed something about your list. Spoiler alert: there's not a single movie on your list that has like under a high 6 IMDb ratings, like
Who, hers or Chad's?
Emma's.
Oh, okay. That means she likes what she likes.
No,
Doesn't have to be a popular opinion.
it means that she likes good movies, or at least the movies.
Oh, you say it's
that a
nothing
lot
lower
of,
than a 6.
yeah.
Oh,
higher
that's
than
good
a
then.
6.
Yeah, that's good.
For rom-coms in that genre, it's like that's
Oh,
stellar.
we're back to Chad now,
We're
huh?
not getting back to this situation.
We're doing rom-coms like Chad?
I'm
Don't let Chad play in your mind. Wait a minute. I want to see the message you sent him because maybe it's just not his fault. Maybe you told him we were doing rom-coms. That's not like you, but maybe you did.
no, I said chick flicks.
He
Guilty
thought
pleasure,
rom-com. You're so
chick flicks.
sexist.
There's no difference.
There is. There's a difference. What are you talking about?
What is that difference between rom-com and chick flicks? They're both love romance.
Man,
about
hey.
female
We ain't got
and
enough time for those worms tonight. We'll talk about that off camera. Let's keep going.
Thelma and
Yeah,
Louise,
what-
you lost me, homie.
What do you like about Crazy Rich Asians? But-
I thought it was.
Fucking Chad. The film.
No, I was just.
Oh, I thought-
reminded that it was a rom-com.
Oh, I thought you were.
For
Sorry.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Zac Efron's mom.
Definitely not. I thought it was really visually stunning. I thought they did a really, really good job of like bringing in like very specifically like Chinese culture into the movie, and I thought it was just really well done. So
The one thing I heard about that film is that, like you just said, they brought the culture in, but it wasn't like exploited. It just showed you their life without, saying, if we're going to tell our story, let us tell that story.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Like Boys in the Hood.
And
Yeah. Yes. Very good. Now, there you go, Chad. Come back to us now. Thank you.
Chad.
He was so scared to call your name.
10 things
I hate about you. All right. Now you're leaning in a little bit. There you go.
Oh, damn, that's
All right.
Shout
All
out
right,
to Heath
Peter.
Ledger. Does it get? Does it get?
It is very much on my list. Yeah.
Does it get any more adorable than Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
It does.
I know.
Who?
right?
Who?
What is it?
Joseph Gordon- oh man,
You ever seen
whatever.
The one with Seth Rogen. Christmas
50-50.
Night? Christmas night.
Christmas.
That night.
Oh yeah. I was
The
thinking.
night
Well, that's
one-
50-50, 25-25. Christmas. That's 50-50.
What's
25.
Well, I
Christmas
mean,
on the December
it's pretty
25th,
obvious. But what
25,
what was it
50,
about
50,
10
see
things
what I
they
did?
hate about you
I'll catch
that
you up.
made it to your list?
It was one of those cool things where Heath Ledger was legit, and I liked him. He was supposedly the bad guy, and he gets nice and soft, and he chases the girl who swears she'll never fall in love, and it's cool. It's got some twist in there. There's the doucher that thinks he's gonna take the sister to the prom. Shows up, she's already going to the prom with the nerd or her best friend. So it's one of those that I slept on. Then when I finally saw it, I saw it about 5-6 times. So it's one of
Amazing.
those you get caught in cable and you just go,
Cable, what's
5 minutes
that?
in or 30 minutes in, and you just watch the rest of the movie.
This is fire, straight
I
fire
love
over here.
the
The TNT version.
The not another
TNT.
not another teen movie. I think it was not another teen movie. They did the spoof on that scene where he comes out into the field. It was like, Jamie's got a gun. Jamie Riggs has got a gun. And next thing you know, the cops are coming in and tackling her and dragging her out of the stadium.
Amazing, Dave. Let's no, I'm serious. No, seriously, that's me. I haven't seen all of that though. Can we get the comments now?
Got old Jesse Peterson over here. Amazing.
Oh, I see what you did there. I like that inside. I like that.
All right. Let's see here. Where do we sleep off? We left off with Emma, and Christine Clinton comes in with her number 9. Death Becomes Her. She says, I love some Goldie. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Goldie Hawn.
You never can go wrong with her. And she was in Overboard.
LOL says, Chad in the house.
LOL. Thanks for shouting people out. It would be nice to shout some movies out. Thanks, LOL. Love you.
They did. They said Emma.
I thought it was Anna. And y'all jumped down my back.
Lauren Hawley. She says, Emma doesn't know what year Avatar was released.
Oh, your friends are calling you out. Oh, I like this.
What happened?
All right.
So before I got here, Lauren and I were at trivia at V Pizza tonight, and as I was leaving, they were like, "Oh yes, let's go to the movie section." And the first movie up was Avatar, and you're supposed to name the year of release and then like 5 actors in it. And I said it was 2011. Apparently, I'm wrong. Was it 2010? Shit. Hold on.
Well, he pushed the date back like 9 times over 8 years, so it doesn't matter.
The first one, not the second one.
Oh, well, I can't help you with that then.
Gerard Bart. What one? Laurel, if you could think about that.
Think about what?
I can't, because I know he was in a rom-com, and I can't.
No,
remember.
we're getting rid of Nate's on our list. No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. We both had it. Yeah, he is. I know what you're talking about.
Lauren Hawley again, number 10. Letters to Juliet. I have not seen that one. Have you seen that one? Have you seen
That's
that
the
one?
one with the girl, I think the chick from Mamma Mia.
I can't disagree.
Wasn't it?
Chad will.
Wasn't the main chick sick or something through the whole thing? Wasn't it like a cancer flick or something?
Letters in Italy or some sort, and she actually was trying to find the person that this person was writing those letters to.
Don't say it's the Olivia actress because she.
Loving Mike Abson.
Sabrina?
Mike Abson. What's up, Mike?
He says the Princess Bride.
Hell yeah, Mike Abson. What's up, quick?
James MCD, I know what you're doing, and it's not going to happen.
Is he trolling?
He's asking, is Wonder Woman a chick flick?
Hey, James, I'll talk to you soon. Yes.
No.
James, you're doing so much better, bro.
No,
Fuck
no.
yes.
Stick around.
Yes.
Stick around.
Sorry, Emma's dad, but FUCK, yes. Great job, James. Yes, me and you've come so far since Ghostbusters 2, James. Thank you.
Stick around, James. I'm sure it'll come up.
Hi, James.
Laurel McDonald, her number 9 is Pretty in Pink.
Okay.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Mike Abson, The Proposal.
Mike, you're such an almost married man now. You're doing good, Abson. Good job.
That is a good one. Robert Mathis. He's laughing at the clip. Thanks, Robert. I just want
make it an A or
He's being weird.
Give me an A or F, man.
Robert,
Give me an A or F, man.
Mathis says, "I just want to kiss you." That's the clip, but
I don't even know what that means. He didn't even see the clip. That's what's crazy about it. We don't. It's 6 people in 5 people in this room. We don't know who he's talking to.
The water is thick, though.
Super thick.
Feds was dope.
Who said that?
Mathis.
Hey, man, you're all right with me. Hey, man, you're back on the team, B.
He's trying to kiss you. That means.
Joanne Brenner. She's Joanne Brenner's number 9, Pitch Perfect, the first one.
Ah, I like that. I like that.
It sounds like that's your mom, right?
That's my mom.
It sounds like your mom has problems with the ones that came after Pitch Perfect. The first to say the first one specifically.
We both did, because Pitch Perfect was, spoiler alert, also on my list. So.
Okay.
All right.
Mathis is number 9 is One Crazy Summer. Is Chad? That's what's you don't know? I figured
his face is saying no. I don't know what his mouth's gonna say.
One Crazy Summer.
That sounds like the biography of his life. What are you talking about?
That's what I was thinking. John Cusack.
I was thinking more Cusack, but
yeah.
Absent and Mathis, stick around. I'm gonna make us all proud in a few picks here. I promise.
LOL says definitely Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay, LOL, you're doing good. You're naming movies now. Name something we haven't heard. I love you guys, though. I love
Angela
you guys.
Pelansky. She says, speaking of JGL, 500 Days of Summer, good soundtrack too. I have to agree. Yeah, that's a good movie. But man, Zooey Deschanel really pisses me off in that movie.
Why?
I can't remember.
So you're just holding on to a grudge that you know I have no idea why is what you're telling me.
I felt it, and I trusted that I felt it. I don't have to remember why I felt it.
And I remember how I
Yeah.
Okay.
Made from Clay Productions. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Is that Clayton?
It's made from Clay Productions.
I don't know if it's
Oh,
Clayton.
yes, I think that is Clayton. Yeah.
Clayton. All right. Wine is bar's finest.
All right, let's move on to
number 8, appropriately number 8, and this is why I believe Emma belongs on this show, because out of all the lists that came in, of all the chick flicks and Chad's obscure rom-com list that came in, one of the ones that me and Emma shared was Ocean's 8.
Yep.
And I want to say this, David and Dirt, now the fans of the show know this. I hate remakes. I generally hate sequels because you lose the nostalgia aspect of it. But this was done incredibly right. When you got Rihanna, you got, I mean, I can't even name all the names, and I know these women, and they all have done such great things. My point is that they picked Sandra Bullock was the perfect sister to Danny Ocean, Batman,
George Clooney.
She was, oh brother, where art thou? Bam. She was his perfect sister, and the fact that they still brought back 2 of the male characters from the one before that, but they didn't give them great parts, mean they stayed true. And it was a woman director. They weren't all overly sexualized, like I'm saying. That is a chick flick, chick stick. It's like almost like
it says that Gary Ross directed Ocean's 8. So I'm just listen, I just don't want to steer people the wrong way just because you don't know.
Play the clip, man. Play the fucking clip.
I ain't gonna play the clip, man.
All right. No, you're not. You're playing it or not? Okay. With that being said,
I want people to see the face.
Emma, I'm buying you some earmuffs. I'm buying 2 pair of earmuffs, one for you and one for your dad. Dad, I'm mailing them to New York. With that being said, I truly do love the film. I was wrong about the director, but I was not wrong about the direction that the film went in. And when I tell you, again, they didn't over sexualize these women. You know what it reminded me of? It was
wait.
I had an accident.
Damn it. So yeah, I did have an accident there, but again,
Sorry, man. I'm in trouble with these clips. I apologize.
You're not having trouble with these clips. All right. I'll allow it tonight. I'll allow it.
All right,
go
okay. Ahead. I probably won't.
Okay, all right. But yeah, seriously, I do love that film, guys. If you've never seen it, again, think about it. They did first off, the Ocean's 11 that we grew up with was a remake of the original one, and then after they did that one, now you have 3 movies. Since you guys want to talk trilogies, that's my pettiness right there. They bring in the female version of it, and out of all the female versions of films that I've seen that are remakes, that's probably my number 1, to be honest with you. I love Ocean's 8. Love it.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Surprise.
No,
Sorry.
I haven't. I stopped. Actually, I didn't. I don't think I saw the last. How many Oceans movies did they make?
The one before there's 3. The one before that 1, and this one 1. So it's 1, 3, 1.
Why can't you just give me a number?
Because y'all don't know what the fuck 1 means apparently. Thank you. There was the original Ocean's 11. Then there. See what I'm talking about? You got 5 people giving you 5 different answers. That's what's going on in the world today.
Well, there's 6 because Zac Efron's mom.
Dude, if you say Efron one more time in this studio, just say you're wrong, Chad. Just say you're wrong, man. Just say it. We won't.
All right. Before we move on to Annie's, I want to throw up something real quick.
Do you or real slow?
Real quick.
Real slow, because you was giving me shit about me finding my list.
Quickly as I possibly can, to just real quickly here, if you don't mind.
Show me those fingers. How did you get married with those fingers?
Find us on patreon.com/TTFT show. Look, I'm depleted. I haven't had 3 full meals today because money is tight. Hit up that Venmo, hit up that Cash App, TTFT show. It takes a lot to keep this train rolling, and it's all coming out of pocket. So lighten that burden if you can. I know the holidays are coming up, but if you're one of those people that just have that extra pocket change, bless us.
Please do not take my pocket change.
Bless us, if you will.
Did you say Vimo?
Venmo?
Venmo?
She's aging you. She's an ageist. She's an ageist. You ageist? We got an ageist on the show. I knew you identified as she's an ageist. You're old, man. You nasty old man. Oh my God. We got an ageist. Are you on Facebook? Oh my gosh, he's a weirdo, mom. He has an FB.
But look, seriously, guys, hit up Venmo, Cash App, or Patreon, because, and I'd like you to hear this loud and clear.
I want my motherfucking money here.
All right, Annie.
There you go. Now you're coming back. There you
What
go.
is your number 8?
All right, my number 8. Now this year was the year for movies. 1990, Ghost.
Okay.
Patrick Swayze, love you. Demi Moore, Whoopi. This movie, I mean, I had tears in my eyes the whole time. This movie to me is another form of longing. It's like a longing for that one last touch, one last kiss, one last something that you can't have. And then when you actually can, it gives me hope. Sorry.
No, I love that. I'm going to tell you why David, it was longing to him too. See, he's a cigarette smoker, avid. And when that guy says, oh, just give me a cigarette, just one drag, man.
Oh.
Just one drag. I can see it, but I can't touch it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that,
Hold on real quick. Emma, do you know what we're talking about? And I'm looking at Annie, but Emma, do you know what we're talking about? Are we all old? We're all old. Thank you. I was wondering why she wasn't saying anything.
Do you know who that guy was? In the
Who was that guy?
said that?
No, I don't. Who was that?
From Back to the Future, the guy from Back to the Future.
No, the fuck not.
No, it's not Christopher
the
Lloyd.
Fuck not.
Who was it then?
Lion King. Just play it, Dave. No.
Did Annie join a pottery class after that movie?
Yeah, but not. Lloyd?
She thought that was Christopher Lloyd.
The guy in no, he's from the other.
Because
I know you're not talking
Christopher
about
Lloyd
Biff. Who are you talking about here?
Okay, so it's not Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future.
We know. We've established that. You've been drinking. What Chad? What you Chad drinking?
He was terrifying.
We need to
though, I
switch
will
seats.
say that.
Everybody
He
that's
terrified
sober
me.
He was
at the
in another
table. What is
movie
going on?
around that time that I thought it was a guy.
That could actually play on next week's list for like movies that are terrifying that aren't technically horror films.
I just want to do one King of Connections real quick.
Yeah.
But if you think about the Matrix, I believe either it was 2 or 3. Remember, he does look like the guy that ran the train from the train station.
Yes.
There we go. Maybe that's what she's seeing. Remember, the guy, the
Connection.
engineer. Yeah, he was the one that was.
So who was
I have no effing idea. That was for your dad, Emma.
movie that he
Huh.
did, another movie?
I cannot promise that 27 minutes. Dad, you got 25 minutes.
Well, those shadow the demons that came out of the
Oh, I
shadows.
love those. They remind me of Supernatural, the
That's
ghost hound, the
terrifying.
ghoul, the ghost dogs from I love the ghost dogs from Supernatural. The
Have-
hounds, I
have
love
you-
those.
have you-
Hellhounds.
Have you seen the meme with where they're doing the pottery scene and he's leaning behind her and then Dan Aykroyd in full Ghostbuster gear is creeping behind him ready to take him out?
I did not see that.
Yeah, I should.
Now you get some extra bonus points for that.
Yeah.
Just pass them on the chat. He needs them.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Hello.
All right.
My number 8 is Paul Rudd's. Technically Paul Rudd's first movie, but not the first movie he shot. The first movie that was released.
What first movie he was
Sex
in?
Panther.
Clueless.
Oh, it's that far down the list, but I'll give you credit. Go ahead, please.
1995.
Yes.
And not just Paul Rudd. You got Alicia Silverstone, Brittany Murphy, rest in peace, Donald Faison, Brecken Meyer, Jeremy Sisto, Wallace, inconceivable,
And-
Sean, and Stacey Dash.
Who we traded in the race draft. See you, Stacy.
she-
See you, Stacy.
This was written and directed
Used to
by
love you, Stacey.
Amy Heckerling. Amy Heckerling, I know you'll recognize that name, Chad. Amy Heckerling.
No, I got caught up in her mental health hashtag. and
Don't
shit
get
over there.
Don't drink the sauce, man.
Amy
Caught up. I just got
Heckerling.
turkeys. I got caught up, man.
Amy Heckerling did Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh yeah.
She did Johnny Dangerously. Nobody. Wait, my
Did
my,
she
my,
do
my mother
Valley
my mother
Girl?
told me.
Didn't you do Valley Girl?
With it's not on my list.
You're
so I don't
flailing,
think so.
and it's not on the
They
internet
did,
list either.
She did National Lampoon's European Vacation. Both
did.
the Look Who's Talking. She directed the Hot Girl episode of The Office.
Oh yeah, that
And
was. Oh yes.
She actually makes a cameo in Clueless as the maid of honor in the wedding scene. And you'll like this one.
I like the last one.
Alicia Silverstone and Paul Rudd would both go on to be superheroes.
Yeah, MC. I'll go ahead and do that for you. Batgirl and Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Gotcha, kid.
Doesn't it sound so silly?
No, it sounds
you
great
say
that I
out
know what I'm
loud,
talking about.
Batgirl,
And now, with that
Ant-Man.
being said,
Hold on
no,
now.
one thing you just brought up before that, The Office, the Hot Girl episode, for bonus points. Do anybody know who they were judging to be hot or not?
The one with the blonde hair?
Nope.
Those are very.
I'll give you the
solid
initials.
choice.
Y'all all got 10. Say HS. HS. Hot or not? Her initials are HS. This is a movie show. I wonder if they know what they're doing. 10
Heather
seconds.
Stratton.
Nope. You're gonna kick yourself. And you all, because you don't know, everybody
Hillary
has.
Swank.
Bam, motherfucker. There you go. Is she hot or not? It's one. It's not a but. You have to go hot or not. You got to do one or the other.
What's your name?
Hillary Swank, $1 Million Baby.
I don't like to play this game.
You got to play. I'll go hot. You just don't want to look at her when you're with her. Okay. Okay. I guess she covered her eyes and was like, hot. Go ahead. Go ahead.
She's fucking talented.
Not. Go ahead. Emma.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Hillary Swank for Hillary Swank for, is she hot or not?
Who?
Hillary, the actress, $1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby. Yeah, she's so
Chad,
good.
Officer Turner.
She's not hot.
You know what my problem? You know why I can't think? Hillary Swank. She.
Chad, what the?
She is.
She's attractive, but you know what my
before the boxing movie and all, she was cute. But after
you're talking about boys.
Chad, she was in a box. Who's cute in a boxing movie? Chad, it's a boxing movie.
More overbite than I'm used to.
Are you talking about Boys Don't Cry? Yeah. The reason I can see her and say that's an objectively attractive female, but why I can't see her like that is because she looks too much like Amy Jo Johnson, and I had the biggest crush on the Pink Ranger. So then I'm like, it looks like the Pink Ranger just kind of like just got into like a bicycle accident. Or
got an extra chromosome.
Wait, she doesn't have.
Apparently, you're watching an episode of Weird Science. Can we move on?
Look, I don't. Yeah. All right. My
John Hughes.
whose number? Was that yours?
It's yours. You're number 8. It's on you.
Oh, so you did that.
Yeah, she
Wait,
started.
How the fuck
Did we get from there to there?
Swank?
Because you brought up The Office.
No. Okay.
Yeah. The episode of the hot. Yeah.
Clueless.
She cried introing the movie.
Oh, you already said yours. Yeah. Emma, it is your number 8, ma'am.
Son of a
Gun. Give her shit like you gave me for leaving the scene.
She's a no. She gets.
It's chick flick night, or is it rom com? Go ahead, Emma.
My number 8 is the same as Royals, Ocean 8.
Welcome to the show, Emma.
Thank you. Very much so because I'm a New Yorker, and the fact, of course, that they said it at the Met Gala. Probably something that I should have mentioned earlier was that I do a lot of fashion and a lot of costume designing. So getting to see like the Met Gala represented in film, it wasn't the best job of representing the Met Gala in film because they did it on the off season of the Met, and they got a couple like B-list actors, and everybody kind of showed up in basic shit. But I appreciated that scene where they're all walking down the stairs and they're all in those outfits. That I loved. Rihanna's dress gave me chills, and I loved it so much.
Tell me, hold on, real quick. What do you know the because I'm whose dress was, since you love the movie, you don't have to get it right. Whose dress did Sandra Bullock wear? Because this real person wore she's a model to the Met Gala like 10 years ago. It's one of the hottest dresses ever, but Sandra Bullock wore it in the movie.
Oh no, I don't.
I got you. It's okay. You just came from trivia. Cindy Crawford.
Damn it.
It's okay.
I should have known.
That's what we do here. You did. That was a great one. Great Ocean's 8, guys. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's amazing. Great job, Emma.
You know what's wrong with Ocean's 8?
What's wrong with Ocean's 8? Chad, what's wrong?
How many characters are in Ocean's 8?
8, Dave.
8, man.
Okay, okay. I walked into that one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and not one of them is Lupita Nyong'o. Am I correct?
Why would you need that?
Because if you have a movie with 2 or 3 females in it and don't
they had
cast
Rihanna,
her, that's acceptable.
They had Rihanna. They went to the African American card one time and they went to Rihanna. You can't miss with that. You can't miss with her or Lupita. There's a lot of people you can't miss with.
With
they
me,
went with
you
her.
can.
Huh? Well, that's your one hall pass. That's why.
Love you, baby. I'm talking to my wife, Angela, and Lupita.
Rihanna's doing the 2023 Super Bowl halftime show.
Hey.
Yes, I just saw that.
And she doesn't have to let her titties show to get attention. Janet Jackson.
That was Justin's fault.
Yeah. Always blame the man on chick flick night.
Chad, what's your number? What are we on? Number 8? Yep. Yeah, what's your number 8?
Number 8 rom-com, Chad.
Candles.
Thank you.
No, tell us why, Chad. Tell us why.
John Hughes, Molly Ringwald, Long Duck Dong. It was.
I knew you were
this sounds like a soft porn. What is this again? Who's in this?
This is a classic, man. This is a classic.
Molly Ringwald show.
No, because
She plays Jeffrey Dahmer's stepmother.
She does. She does. Yeah, and Dahmer, she does.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're
Good
showing out
call.
tonight. You are showing out. You and Emma, Chad, could you contribute to the show at all?
Somebody like names a lot of series on when we talk the top 10 movies and then jumps.
I love somebody that brings over rom-coms when we're talking chick flicks, so we're all just having fun, right? There we go. Bam. I feel like I want to hear a little, what do you call your conscience is? Like, I don't know which one I'm like the bad one. I'm the bad
16
conscience.
Candles. Don't play with me.
I've seen 16 Candles. I've seen 16 Reasons Why You Should Have Knew We Were Doing Chick Flicks, too.
That's a chick flick. That's a solid.
Oh, that's a solid chick flick, but the other 6, whatever he's done before this.
You had no room to talk about.
I do. I can mess up because I'm always here. He just got here.
And some chicks breaking in a damn Vegas.
You know what? I'm getting. When you go back to another club, I'm getting a blue moon.
You wait.
What's my motivation?
I'm getting water. It was the Met Gala, man.
The closer we
Men
get,
wear dresses to the Met Gala. Prince wore assless chaps to the Met Gala. You leave the Met Gala alone.
the closer we get to number one, the more ridiculous his outlandish his picks are gonna get. I think he's got like 3 Marvel films on here. The hell.
I don't. I know you said no, but I'm giving you.
All right, let's
Thank you.
jump into the comments here real quick. Christine Clinton saved. That movie is awesome. Man, that moment, that moment when she looks up at the cross in front of the church and says "God damn" for the first time, like it was so impactful. That's a satire that you would appreciate it because it nails like growing up in like the hip youth group type of environment where we're cool, but Jesus
sounds like a youth cult.
Yeah, they nail it good. And what the fuck, Macaulay Culkin.
Oh,
he's great.
My sister loves Macaulay Culkin. I'm telling you.
Who doesn't love Macaulay Culkin?
What was that? He had a group named Stale Pizza, I think. That was his. It was upside down pizza, some weird shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Macaulay Culkin was in this last portrayal of American Horror Stories, but it was actually his little brother that played one of the vampires.
What's his name?
Karen Culkin, right?
Look at that. See, there we go.
I also watched Succession, so.
You know, if I'm talking about American Horror Stories, where they're the vampires in the town. One of the Culkin brothers is the vampire in there.
Yes.
All right,
good job, good ladies.
I watched Succession, and I know
we got to go to Chad in the comments.
Let's wait. Chad already went.
All right, let's go to the comments.
We are in the comments. Let's everybody. We're at 10:15, so we're gonna turn it up to go about 15 miles per hour faster.
Well, if you weren't naming biography. Right, he has he has the back he has the inside of a DVD cover for every film. You got some nerve.
Hey,
you got some nerve, guy.
I plan on glossing. Okay.
Well, you gloss with me afterwards. Everybody else has
can I
a
get
list.
Because you're.
I have a list that I wrote.
I got nothing on this. So you got nothing, a phone, and a diary.
Laurel McDonald. Thanks for being here, Laurel, and putting up with this. Number 8, her number 8 is Bend It Like Beckham.
Little soccer movie or footy ball if you're from the other side of the country.
Robert Mathis, Heartbreak Kid. Haven't seen that one. I feel like I should.
I feel like I have. That was a good one, Mathis. That was a good one. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
They can't hear.
Hold on. Whoa, Mathis. Hold on. Am I wrong? Is that extra anchovies?
Heartbreak Kid. Yeah, Ben Stiller. Yeah.
Well, no. I'm talking. No, when I say extra anchovies, you know what I'm talking about. What they use
no,
not that one. I'm gonna shut up then. Okay. Well, that is Ben Stiller. Yes.
LOL says set it off. Yeah, I'll just you'll get to that.
Well, yeah.
Christine Clinton says.
I asked you to name a movie and you picked that one.
That's not me. Be nice.
Thank you for keeping an eye on that for us, Christine. Let us know. Joanne says her number 8 is The Italian Job. Hot Guys. Great punch delivery from Charlize Theron.
My mother.
Hot Guys.
Joanne, I just met you. I just would like to know.
We're supposed to keep it.
How is the chick? I'm just asking. It's a group for like 8 guys and 1 chick, and it's some. That's all I needed. You're right. It's a chick flick. Great job, Mom. Great job. Great job, Mom.
Loose.
Hancock. Charlize Theron. I love it.
My girlfriend was asking if white chicks count. Oh, you know what? You are trolling, James. You are trolling. Did you leak your list to him?
No, not yet.
You've grown up in front of my eyes,
right?
James.
He's
Yes, watch me pump the camera. I didn't hump the camera. Great.
Hey,
James. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I want to let everybody know this is a good segue. We actually brought all of James' MCD reviews onto our channel, so you could from our channel you could check out all of his things. But that actually expires after this bullshit tonight at
James,
midnight. So
you're
go and
welcome on
watch
this
James
show
MCD.
anytime. You man, listen. I knew there was something in you. I liked you already, but man, you got it, kid.
Mathis
got
says Hillary Swank isn't hot.
What happened?
Mathis says Hillary Swank isn't hot. Well,
I'll allow that. I'll allow it. Considering Emma doesn't know who the F she is.
Yes, she is.
and Angela has corrected me. I have seen The Heartbreak Kid. Yeah, I
Okay,
called it
can we get the Lion King, please?
Um,
Because you lied to us. Do it to yourself. Commit suicide. Commit internet
That was a
suicide.
good movie too. I saw that.
with
Chad, we don't believe
the
anything you're
Heartbreak
saying.
Kid.
That
Yeah.
was like the sequel to-
Chad, you're naming all the names we've said tonight. Ben Stiller, Heartbreak. I can do that. I did see that.
My
Ben Stiller.
mom is here. Hey, mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. I love you, Miss Terry.
Hey, hold on.
I miss
But it's in
you.
your, I'm not going to say it because I know it's in your list. Okay, so
My
who's
mom
it?
said the kissing booth. Thank you for being here, Mom. I
Is
love
that
you.
where David got his first
Good
girlfriend?
movie, too. The sequel's good.
That's that. It was on Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I
Kissing
saw
Booth?
scenes from it. TikTok put together a bunch of scenes and it caught me. But then it was one of those like part 1, part 2, part 3. And I
Yes.
go to the there's no part 4.
All right,
I don't
number
know what
7.
happened. I don't know what happened at the end.
Number 7.
I guess I could watch the movie.
All right, the Gal Gadot.
You want to do your number 7?
It's my turn.
Oh, this is where it's gonna get real dicey. Strap in, James MCD
Ooh.
reviews. Here we go.
That's what
He's
he
not a
said.
dominatrix. Why is he strapping in? Number 7.
We'll get
All
that
right.
later.
All right. There you go. All right, number
Yes,
7.
baby.
Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman.
Bullshit.
You shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut it. Now listen, I'm being very serious
Parental
here.
advisory at this
I
moment.
did not know prior. No, he's not sorry on this. He's like, he'll allow this one. Trust me. Listen, I didn't know before I think it was Fast 5 or Fast 6 or 5 million. They've done like a million. I like most of them.
Hold on
Don't knock the
1 second. I will let you
franchise,
get.
please.
I'll let you continue bullshitting in just a second. But my stepdaddy, G Money, as I
What
like to
up,
call him.
G?
What's up, G?
He can't get onto his phone to chat, but he texted me and said Notebook and Parent Trap. So thank you for watching.
Well, I'm gonna
G.
give your son a notebook about the trap his parents left him in for
I
not
love
knowing what
Notebook.
real movies look like. So with that being said,
Love you,
Wonder
G.
Woman and not 1984. That piece of shh. The first one was Gal Gadot. Listen, I think Gal Gadot is a wonderful actress. She was in the Lebanese army. Fact check that.
That's
I
hilarious.
dare you to play Lion King on that because that's very true. So she's a strong-willed. Stop going to Google as soon as I say something. She's a
You told
strong-willed.
me to.
I didn't mean right now. I mean after the episode.
She's Fast and Furious too.
Ain't no
She
Linda
is
Carter.
an
Amazing.
excellent actress, but here's the thing. Like, here's the thing. Most people's Chad age and above, they remember a different Wonder Woman. Who am I talking about? Say her name.
Linda Carter.
Glenda Carter. Glenda Carter. Thank you, Chad. Is
Linda.
Chad.
Linda, not Glinda.
I couldn't hear him.
Wizard of Oz.
Hey,
Linda.
Jit, Linda.
Linda.
Carter.
Without the G.
Jit.
He kept saying,
J. Put a J on.
Emma, you were
Jit,
doing
and it's
so good.
Linda
I've been voting
Carter.
for you all night. All right, so Linda Carter. Listen, you got to understand this. Like all my life growing up as a child, whenever I heard the term Wonder Woman, I always used to see grown men say, "Man, that Linda Carter." It didn't matter what race, anything. They were like, "Man, that Linda Carter." So I've always known who Wonder Woman was, and I'm not going to lie to you. When DC brought out Wonder Woman, I'm like, they're just trying to be like Marvel. They're going to fail. What they deal with Gal Gadot was freaking amazing in that original Wonder
Gadot.
Woman. I'm talking about it was so Gadot is correct. That's correct pronunciation. She was so dope in this film because guess what? I'm going to tell you this. I'm a fan of the Amazon, so I used to watch when the Hercules days. Now I used to watch.
that's right. She's Amazonian, right?
If you let me.
Going on safari, motherfucker. Safari.
So yes, she's in the Amazon Safari. Rest in peace, Robin Williams shirts, who me and David have
I
on
love
tonight.
him.
Ow! Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yes, depth of smooching. Depth of smooching. So with that being said, like I truly respect her as an actress because every time she's in a film, it's always around a bunch of other males, and she jumps off the screen every single time. But in Wonder Woman, she brought it. That was the first time I said, "Oh man, DC might be catching up with Marvel," and I was wrong because after that they went right back to crap. But
Yeah, but
no, Snyder version
Wonder
rocked.
Woman 2 was
The
so
the
bad.
Snyder version was cool. The 4-hour version on HBO Max.
Still haven't seen it.
Oh, it's going to take you about a year. It's 4
Yeah, I
hours.
know.
Yeah.
But she is so, even in Batman versus Superman, which was crap.
she was good in
She
that one.
was dope, and I just
Yes.
love that they didn't dumb her down. They gave like she's not over feminized or anything. She's telling the men like, "No, I'm gonna fight for my country. I'm gonna fight for my people and everything." And I'm just like, listen, it's almost like a different version of the Woman King. She is so strong. I love the Amazon. I'm gonna tell you this: if I ever had to go to war in a superhero age, I'm going with the Dora Milaje and the women from the Amazon in Wonder Woman because I'm not losing. Take that.
Wait,
Geeks.
okay, you spoke a lot, and I let you go.
Did you listen a lot? 'Cause
I
did.
heard everything, and I
Did you?
kept waiting for the part where you explained to me how Wonder Woman is a chick flick.
I'm sorry, empowering somebody leading a group of men when she wasn't
Yes.
allowed to.
Yes.
Nobody wanted to hear what she said. She
Yes.
had to keep quiet, but then show she was the leader and break barriers down. I'm sorry you don't know what that
Yes.
was. You don't feel the
But
depression?
Yes.
But it's not
I'm sorry.
a rom-com.
It's definitely not a rom.
It's definitely
Thank
not a
you.
rom-com.
What it is a calm I see.
I
'Cause
thought it was hilarious.
Speeding this up.
Yes. We'll move along, but go ahead and put in the comments.
David's
why-
prejudice won't allow us to.
Go ahead and put in the comments why you think Wonder Woman is not a chick flick. Annie, how about you? What's your number 7?
My number 7 is Pretty Woman.
For the same reasons that
For
we
the,
talk.
all exactly the same reasons for that. And then, but my also reasons is this woman, she didn't want to be out there. She had to be out there. You know what I mean?
Case
And
by
things-
case. She was out there. Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead. Dave. Go
Hey,
ahead.
if she was out there, she wouldn't be worried about flossing her damn teeth, okay? Let me just tell you that one. Okay, so she didn't really want to be out there, but she had to do that for reasons, whatever. But she's strong, confident, beautiful woman, and
Oh, she was beautiful in it.
she made her life not her lifestyle, but she made her life what she wanted to out of the lifestyle she had.
She wasn't a product of her environment.
No,
She
she
that's
wasn't.
beautiful.
The lifestyle that she had wasn't who she was.
I love that.
And she made her life out of who she was, not her lifestyle.
I love
You
it.
see what I mean?
Yes,
I
Dave.
say it a little bit,
You
right?
said it right.
Okay.
So the original source material for Pretty Woman is a play or book from the 1860s or something, late 1800s. Pygmalion is the original source material for Pretty Woman, and in that, the original character that Julia Roberts then adopts in Pretty Woman is on the streets not because she chose to be, but because she had to be because she was so poor. So if we're going by that adaptation, then she was on the streets because she had to be, not
Exactly.
necessarily because she wanted to be.
Exactly.
I love that. And my first
Exactly.
1800s reference on this show in 2 years. That's why you're here. Keep it up.
Bernard
I'm busy.
Shaw, I believe, was the writer of it. I can't remember if it was a play or if it was a novel, but yeah. We mentioned a couple of things that were adapted by other things. And that was-
Awesome job.
That's cool.
Awesome.
It's a good movie, but it was the second best one that Richard Gere and Julie Roberts.
Are you trying to say that Runaway Bride was better?
Put your hands down,
Really?
Chad. Put your hands down.
No.
way.
Oh, you're not
Listen-
welcome back.
Absolutely.
listen,
no.
listen here, bub.
We're not going to speed up when we go into this. We're not going to speed up
I
when we go
worked
into
at
this.
Hollywood Video when
Here we
Runaway
go.
Bride came out. Nobody wanted to see that movie. I could say for beyond a shadow of a doubt. It was always just sitting there. Everybody come in like, hey man, you got the Matrix? No, we're out of the Matrix. You got all the Runaway Brides there. You want a Runaway Bride?
Who's it on?
Going to Blockbuster. But we're on
It's on
Yeah.
Chad in the comments. Oh, no, comments now. Comments.
And
Comments
then
time.
No. I feel like
You wanna skip the
I
comments?
just went Pretty Woman.
Chad just went. It's the comments.
No, I just went Pretty Woman. Then you didn't.
You
go.
don't-
Oh, no,
you-
she said something.
stop steering the show because I
No, but Emma
It's
said
David's
something.
turn,
I
number
was talking
7.
to Emma, so I thought you had went. That's my
No,
bad. You
it's
didn't tell.
David's turn. She was
Yes.
commenting.
Thank you.
She was
Thank you,
commenting
Annie.
off of what I said
I
about
thought it
not
was
wanting
based
to be
on
there in that
Cinderella.
lifestyle. But it's
Dave,
David's
what's your
turn.
number 8?
my
7.
number 7.
7.
Oh, it's gonna be on
Well, no.
afterwards.
My number
I don't even want to
7.
be here.
My number 7 is Bring It On.
Why?
Well, why not?
Because everybody's here is quiet.
I
and
didn't
laughing
even
or
give
not saying
myself
shit.
a damn. I forgot to give myself a damn card for that one. Bring it on. I mean, come on.
Did, you got, you
Those
got,
are not spirit fingers. These.
Nah, I
are
give you that
spirit
line. I give you the spirit
All right,
fingers.
Kirsten Dunst.
Okay.
I don't really like Eliza Dushku. Jesse Bradford. He's awesome. Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
Gabrielle Union.
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
Gabby.
Gabrielle.
Dwayne's
Gabrielle.
Wade's wife. Hey, there's Chatty. There you go.
You confirm that?
Yeah, I'm
We gotta
confirming
watch this guy.
Gabrielle, not Gabriel. This is not a fucking
Gabrielle.
English
I
literature.
I
It's
know
Gabrielle.
Gabby. Me and Gabby go back.
No, you don't. You say y'all go black.
Gabby from
Once you
the.
go back, you never go
Gabby
back.
from the block.
This was
Back-
directed
back.
by Peyton Reed. He did the
Him too.
Breakup,
I hate him.
Yes Man, the Ant-Man movies. He clearly has,
So who's naming Marvel movies now?
Ooh.
I'm naming them in their respectful place where they should be, as mentions of the directors that did actual chick flicks.
I need a mic.
Peyton Reed also makes a cameo in this movie. He plays the mime. And let's see, his T-shirts make a cameo as well. Very interesting fact. All the vintage shirts that are worn by Jesse Bradford are actually the director's shirts. But bring it on. I mean, have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
required. It's required.
Why are you scoffing at me like
at
it's
all-
a bad
at
movie?
all,
Chad, you scoffed at me. What's your problem with
He
Bring It
scoffed
On?
at
I could have this cold thing and shit. It's going.
Have you
around.
seen Bring It On, Emma?
I have.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
She-
and the music's not half bad. What? Ryle, what?
That was not the impression you gave. You saw us all laughing. You're like, thank God.
Yeah, I heard at least
wasn't.
3 scoffs. Okay.
No, I saw it, and the musical wasn't half bad as well because there is a musical adaptation of it. As there's a musical adaptation of literally everything these days.
It's
True.
a rom-com.
Brr, it's cold in here.
But
Have
let's
you?
be
Did you like
honest,
Bring It
Wonder
On?
Woman's neither one.
See, I mean, it's a
It was
solid
okay.
movie.
I just now know he's Chad Rom-Com Hendricks for the rest of life with me. I'm just telling you that right now.
All right, Emma, what was your number 7?
My mom actually already brought it up. My number 7 is Pitch Perfect.
Yes,
Anna Kendrick, she's great.
yes, she
Amazing.
is.
Chad.
Yeah, that's and this guy, what's his name from Workaholics? He was the highlight of that movie
Scott
for me.
Aniston.
No, what the
Oh,
hell's
Adam Devine.
Adam Devine? Yeah,
He's in it.
Oh my
he's a
gosh,
sweetheart.
he is
That
hilarious.
kid.
In Modern Family too.
Yeah, he is good as a boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's always trying to impress the dad. Yes.
A young Ben Platt who would also go to star in Dear Evan Hansen. And he's done
Yes,
other movie projects
yes.
and everything like that. Yep. So as a musical theater person, it was fun watching that movie because there was a bunch of different project stars. In that one.
I think Anna Kendrick was who I was thinking of when I said Drew Barrymore was irresistibly cute. I think
I-
Anna Kendrick was the one that conversation was actually about.
Who's the big girl that was
Rebel
in
Wilson.
Bridesmaids?
She was
Rebel
awesome in
Wilson.
that. She was awesome in
Rebel
that.
Wilson. Rebel Wilson.
Yeah. She was,
I have a fun fact on Anna Kendrick though. It's kind of like a raunchy Netflix show that she's in. It's called
Fuck Me Running.
no, it's almost kind of like that. It's called Dummy.
That's
It's nothing like that at all. And no
It's her
word.
boyfriend's plastic play doll that comes to life and actually talks to Anna Kendrick. It's the
You're looking at
Oh,
this
a
little
sex
face.
doll.
We've
the
seen it.
Fuck Me doll.
Oh, okay.
A sex
and
doll.
It comes
A
to
sex
life and
doll.
it talks to her.
Doll.
It's freaking hilarious.
Huh.
The father from oh god, it's one of the shows on TV. Oh, never mind. I don't know. But the boyfriend.
Father Isaac. Sounds like that's the father you're talking about. Okay, would that be
Always Grounded. Always Grounded. The father in Always Grounded plays the boyfriend with Anna Kendrick, and he has a sex doll that comes to life, and Anna Kendrick finds it, and it's
the
hilarious.
best sex doll that ever came to life was in Weird Science? And let's
I
go.
love that. Go ahead.
Can I get Dave to just roll one of my cards? My memory's shot.
No, I can't.
You
I don't
sit
know which
in-
ones are yours.
Sleepless in Seattle. There
Okay, hey,
Oh.
all right, now we'll allow that.
Zach-
Meg,
Y'all were alive.
all-
but it was
for all
a
those-
great
hey,
movie.
hold-
I was-
let me do this real
Zac
quick.
When
Efron.
Meg Ryan was hot.
Hey, listen.
Back when Tom Hanks wasn't doughy
For-
and old
listen,
as hell.
For all you spoiled kids out there with Wi-Fi, don't know what it's like to hear a fax machine in your ear while you're trying to get on the internet with those AOL CDs. You've got bail.
That was
Right? My
directed by
honorable.
Zach's mom, right?
Zach's mom
Yeah.
either directed or
What,
wrote
man?
it. Google it. You'll see.
She
IMDb.
did Google it. You're wrong.
IMDb her
You're
ass.
wrong. Chad, it's okay.
All right, let's check the comments real quick here. Where we leave off here, the Italian job. the hot- yeah, Emma's mom was talking about the hot guys in the Italian job. We got that one. My girlfriend was asking if white. No, that's James. Hillary Swank is hot. Okay. My wife, David. You have seen the Harper
saw
Kid,
that
yes. Kissing Booth, got that
I
one
saw that.
already. I wasn't trolling. That was a genuine question.
White Chicks is
I
a
forgot the
rom
question,
com.
James.
White
That's-
Chicks is a rom com.
Which one?
White Chicks
White Chicks.
They're not a chick flick though.
rom com.
Well,
We'll get there later, right?
Anything with the weigh-ins in it is not a chick flick.
my mom says, "Love you guys. Love you too, mom."
I love you too, Miss Terry.
Laurel McDonald's number 7 is The
Oh.
Ugly Truth.
My man, Gerard Butler.
Christine Clinton, failure to launch. Terry Bradshaw is hilarious, and Matthew
Yes.
McConaughey. Need I say more?
All right, all right, all right.
McConaughey?
All right, so G, my stepdaddy, he figured out. He just got on my mom's phone. This is G.
Terry,
Annie, I
What
better
up,
get.
G? What
Okay,
up, G? What up, G?
there you go. James MCD's number 7, Enchanted. I haven't seen it in a while, but remember it being good. Don't know why they're making a second one. Well,
Because the first one was good, James. The first
Yeah.
one was good.
I was hesitant about watching the trailer, but I finally watched the trailer for Disenchanted, and it looks like they're doing kind of the same thing where they're taking a lot of like the fairy tale tropes and they're flipping them on their heads. So I think it's gonna be worth it. And they're bringing back all the original cast as well. So I'm down.
My mom remembers Linda Carter, Chad.
Linda Carter. All
she-
right.
Not Linda,
She remembers
Linda.
Lou Ferrigno.
She had gold wristbands. Linda Carter, yeah, she was good. Pointy boobs. Thanks, Mom.
Who said? What'd she say?
Nice rack.
Pointy boobs. She had those Madonna boobs. The Madonna boobs. The cones, yeah. Those were intimidating.
She still had the invisible airplane.
Who?
Linda Carter.
Not Glenda.
Oh,
yeah.
but my mom said Wonder Woman is not really a chick flick. Thanks, Mom.
Miss Godfrey, you know I love you. Call
Nice
me.
try, Royal.
Who
That's
said
what
that?
she-
Who
that's
said
my
that?
mom.
I
And
stopped
then,
cursing for you, and this is the shit you do to me.
Mathis is number 7 is the breakup.
Ooh.
My mom said once again, nice try, Royal.
What was the breakup again?
We're taking this
that's,
offline,
Vince
ma'am.
Vaughn
Yeah,
and
and
Jennifer
Jennifer
Aniston.
Aniston's butt. I mean Jennifer Aniston.
What'd
LOL,
you say?
Jack.
What'd you say?
Jennifer Aniston's butt makes an appearance in that film. It was a big to do. I mean, Jennifer Aniston was showing her
Listen,
butt.
listen. The best in Jennifer Aniston for me is Horrible Bosses 1 and 2.
I'm sorry, but when she did the dance scene in
Oh, she killed it in Meet the Millers.
Meet the
That's why I do
Millers?
this show. But in Horrible Bosses
Killed
1,
it with the
her
water
mouth, and I'm not
flash
talking about
dance.
anything sexually. The
Come
things that came out of her mouth, it ain't friends. It's
LOL,
friends with benefits. How she was talking to Horrible Bosses 1
LOL
and 2.
Jack says Steel Magnolias.
Oh, you've been hanging out with Chad, huh? Y'all went to middle school together.
Emma's mom's number 7 is Into the Woods. Cinderella realizes she controls the prince, who unfortunately turns out to be raised
Into
to be
the
charming.
Woods. I
but
gotta
not
watch
sincere.
that. Gotta watch
That's a good one. Although
That
Josh
isn't
Gad
with,
tried to ruin that movie for me.
Bro, would you let it go with Josh Gad? He's a good person. I don't know if he's a good person. He's a very talented.
How did Josh Gad try to ruin that for you? That's
He hates Josh Gad.
He's
That's
in it,
why.
right?
no, not Into the Woods.
He's in Frozen, you sick son of a bee.
No.
Into the Woods is the live
That's
action musical.
Olaf.
Dave, if you're
Yeah.
wrong, you got to play Scar. Yo, you've done it for everybody else.
I love
Yeah,
you. Disney
Josh Gad,
technically
that's
ruined
Olaf,
it.
right?
Action part 2 was not in there.
yes.
Is it Into the Wild?
It's a rom com.
No, that's a great
the
movie.
that is. What is his
The
name?
guy that got ate by the bear? Yeah, that guy.
He's the one.
That's
Oh,
a-
it was James Corden, not Josh Gad.
Oh, so
The
could you-
other-
uh,
I don't.
Jordan.
He scored it before he got annoying. It was fine.
He was on the way. I would argue that he was already.
Yes, it's holier than thou.
I feel
Oh
like-
my god.
I feel like Simba over here.
Angela agreed with that. Into the Woods. Yes, we went and saw that movie in theaters. It was a
Angela, I
good
just want to
movie.
tell you, I'm so proud of you that you're still up right now.
Johnny Depp is the big bad wolf.
I love him.
5 Yeah.
There you go.
My mom's number 7 has Never Been Kissed. Good one.
Good movie.
Glenn.
Barrymore.
G Money figured out a way to get on here.
Victoria's in the atmosphere. I didn't finish it. G did.
Then Angela said Drew Barrymore was irresistibly cute. We watched a video of her as a child, and you went off on a rant about how cute she is. Yes, okay, so it was Drew Barrymore.
Okay,
that
Dave,
thought
I just want
was
to say something.
irresistibly cute.
Once you finish the comments, we're going to start round 6. Everyone's texting me this here, and they said you can't say anything else other than the name of the film. I didn't want to be the one to tell you.
I'm taking up the less time. G
Case by
says,
case.
can we get an encore performance of Spirit Fingers from Annie? They were better than the movie.
Who said it, a guy or a girl?
It was G Money.
Like this. It was this way.
Hey,
No,
Dad, I
this
see
way,
what you're
this way.
doing. Hey, put in another quarter. This isn't that type of show. Get out of here.
Mathis is all right. Mathis is on number 6.
Mathis is
pull
on
that
something,
off.
and he
We'll
doesn't do
start
drugs at
there.
all.
All right, so number 6.
All right, here we go. All right, number 6. Let's start setting it. Let's get it together. Number 6. Actually, you know what? My number 6 actually was Clueless. And again, for all the mentions you got, the reasons you guys mentioned, but you know why? It's funny you didn't say guy. Is it Donald Faison?
Yeah.
No, that's Faison Love.
Don't call my mom.
That's Faison Love. Hey,
Donald
hey,
Faison
don't make me have to fuck you up,
Yeah,
Smokey.
yeah.
That's Faison Love.
And Scrubs.
There you go. That was bringing it up because before Always Sunny, he was cheating on Always Sunny with Scrubs. When I first met him, he was like, Scrubs is the best show ever. There'll never be another show. And then he found Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Subject for another day. But with that being said,
It's called progression.
let me tell you this real quick. Clueless was the one movie that I would still watch to this day. Only thing that's aged in Clueless is Stacey Dash, and I mean that with all my heart. But the one thing I really love about that movie is 4 words. And Chad knows this.
Ooh.
This is how he got along with all his black friends. Rolling with the homies.
Hey, man.
Ah!
But on a sad note, though, did you hear about DMX?
No, she just heard about DMX.
Okay.
This isn't even post-mortem. How you love someone and find out they died a year later? I love him so much I can't even be in his presence. Oh God.
All right, Annie, how about you? What's your?
And she cried September 2027 when DMX
What
died.
did y'all trade Stacy for?
Give me Charlize Theron. Or oh no, what's my girl? What's my girl? I'm always talking about Kate Blanchett. Give me Kate Blanchett. Sorry. Hey Kate.
I
said what I said, man.
Okay.
Let me have her.
Okay, go for you. Have her, man.
Or the chick from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the redhead.
Oh yeah.
I suck. So just one time at band camp, I sucked this instrument there.
Hey, what's your number 6?
It's a chick
number
flick.
6.
My number 6 is Bridesmaids. Come on now, 2011. We got Kristen Wiig, Rose Byrne, Maya Rudolph, Melissa McCarthy. Fun fact about Melissa McCarthy: this was her first major film role that she had. She had her debut kind of on Gilmore Girls, and then from Gilmore Girls it went to Mike and Molly. From Mike and Molly, it went to the movies. However, Bridesmaids was her first major role film where she had her husband.
You did it. I agree with you on that because I didn't. Let me tell you something. The makeup artist in Bridesmaid did such a good job that I lost a $20 bet to my friend like 5 years ago. I'm like, bro, that's not the same chick from Mike and Molly. He's like, that is. I'm like, it's not. He's like, that is. I'm like, bro, she was on Gilmore Girls. He was like, and she was in. And I just want to say this about her. She's one of the most talented female. When you have to go through typecast, whether it's color or weight or religion or sex or whatever your sex is, when you have to trump all of that and then your talent has to shine through all that, that shows even how more talented she is. She is so freaking talented, man.
She's the best when her husband isn't directing her.
Who's her husband? Who's her husband?
What movies did not he direct?
Kevin. Most of them.
Not Kevin James.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember his name, but he was like.
No, you're talking about the cop from the show, right?
On the airplane and all halfway in the movie when they're
the air marshal's her husband. He was kind of all right.
Pork chops on his shoulder and all that.
Oh, you can't say pork chops anymore. That's Dahmer material now. You got to see the show, Annie. Emma, you got to see the show.
Actually, I think it's Paul Feig. I think that's actually her.
But no,
her
husband is
Pretty sure it's Paul Feig.
It's not Paul Feig. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, somebody's wrong.
I know that for a fact.
I'm gonna lean towards Durden on this one. Durden, can I lean towards you?
That I'm wrong?
Yes.
No, I don't know what to say anymore.
It's not Paul Feig.
I'm gonna go sit on the sofa with them.
It's not Paul Feig. You're right.
We
gotta keep going. Come on, let's do it. All right, go.
My number 6, appropriately so, it's Can't Hardly Wait.
Why?
Why?
That's a good movie.
I didn't expect anybody to ask that. Can't Hardly Wait. I mean, one, it's awesome because it takes place in one 24-hour period, and that's just cool. Yeah, right? And not to mention, fucking like everybody that's in it: Jennifer Love Hewitt, Ethan Embry, Seth Green, Lauren Ambrose, Peter Facinelli. Somebody call me up. Freddie Rodriguez, Jason Segel's first role ever as the weird watermelon guy, and then of course, but the best part of Can't Hardly Wait is a very small subplot that's happening between a band called Love Burger, which has Breckin Meyer as the lead singer and Donald Faison. They make their little reunion from Clueless in this. They're in the band together, but they're like the band that can never, they're playing at the party. It's their first show and they never get to the first song because they pretty much break up before they even start playing. And
then 1,000 musicians and stuff.
They would go on to play in that band again with the same director, with the same person who did Clueless. They play in that band in Josie and the Pussycats like a few years later.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Don't turn that page. I'm looking at Emma and she's looking at me and I'm looking at you. Great job, Emma.
So
why can't I turn the page?
Because I'm being respectful to Emma and her dad and her time.
Oh, I appreciate that, but I'm realizing that I forgot to let my dog out, so I'm gonna go spit out the last films that I have, and then I have to go.
Okay, no, just say one, and we'll name your other ones. We'll just pretend which one order we think they go in.
No. I told her she could say the rest of them.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna spit them out really fast. My number 6 is Legally Blonde.
Okay.
Because Legally Blonde is fucking amazing. Number 5, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Okay.
Which was based off the Shakespearean play Taming of the Shrew, which is one of my favorites.
All right.
Number 4 is Princess Diaries. Number 3 is Heathers because murder.
I'm so glad you put that one on your list because I wanted to put that on my list and I didn't, and I was happy that I still got a call out.
The musical version of it is great as well. Number 2 is Clueless, which I'm going to test you because trivia. What is Clueless based on?
Oh,
I don't want.
He's clueless.
Would you like a hint?
It wouldn't help. I'm just gonna be real stereotypical and not say shit here because I don't want to get canceled tonight.
It is based on the Jane Austen book Emma.
Oh. Good
what Clueless is based off
job.
of.
That's a
like
good
And that's the
callback.
fucking shit face because I did not know that. Now that's a contribute. That was your number 2.
That was my number 2, and number 1, Devil Wears Prada.
I was waiting on somebody for that. I love that.
As a person who is a massive like fashion major and everything like that, I love that movie, and it still stands to the test of time. Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, Anne Hathaway, perfection.
Okay, before you go, first off, I want to thank you for being here. I want to listen, ladies and guys. She's going to be one of our correspondents. If we can get Chad to get his shit together, maybe he'll take a few more tests. We'll see if he can make it. But guys, Emma is very talented. She does Film Bar Mondays here in Jacksonville, Florida. She does fashion. She does it all. But one thing I want to say about her, she knows her SHIT. Dad be proud, mom be proud, and fans, you're gonna love her.
Yes.
This is just the beginning. We love you so much. We thank you so much for joining the crew. Awesome. I'll walk you out.
Thank you very much. That was a solid send-off.
That's what I do.
Did much better than my introduction.
Well,
Emma, is very nice meeting you.
Wait to hear your revelations.
Oh, we can't wait to see you again.
All right, we're gonna keep it rolling with
Yeah.
Chad. What is
Chad's
your
number 6.
what is your number 6, sir?
Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh, I love my Reese.
It's blasphemy and Duval to say it, but it's better than the song. Let's just put it out there. I'll throw it out there. All the
The
hillbillies on
movie's
West
better
Side
than this song.
just cried
Wow.
a tattoo tear on that one, but I'm just telling you, it's a great film. It's a heart-wrenching one. She can end up with the doucher from New York
Exactly.
or the boy
Nope.
she loves since day
The
one.
one that she belonged with.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's yeah, I like that one. I like Patrick Dempsey.
And I always
Yeah.
wanted to try that thing
But-
with them in the sand, making the glass things. Like that's
yeah,
can
yeah.
you
Well,
really do that?
you know what was so good about Sweet Home Alabama is like usually in movies you have like the guy that she is with and the guy she wants to be with, and they make it really easy on the audience. Like the guy she's with is obviously a douchebag that she needs to escape, and then the guy is like a sweetheart that she's trying to get with. And that movie made it a little complicated because you have Patrick Dempsey is the guy she's supposed to leave for who?
Exactly.
Like,
McSteamy?
yeah, and he's oh no, I got the shot set up for you right there, man. You're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in the end, she screws up. She gets the opportunity to sign the divorce papers, and then all hell breaks loose. She figures it out. So.
Who we talking about? Neil Long?
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama.
That's a little shade right there.
Jump into the comments here real quick and catch up. Never Been Kissed, Must Be Taurus, Drew Barrymore. Could we get a performance? 50. All right, number 6, Mathis, 51st Dates.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Very good, Mathis.
Angela says, "Stop hating Josh Gad. I won't until."
Thank
he
you,
stops-
Angela. Why,
stops being Josh Gad.
Angela? I think Josh Gad is awesome, Angela. I just want to say that.
Christine Clinton says, "The Switch." Jason Bateman never disappoints. The fuck he doesn't. He is awesome. Yeah. No, never. That's a what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I think I said it right. Yeah, he does. And I was just trying to do it in a Jason Bateman-esque way.
I thought
Like,
you were thinking he really
the
was.
fuck you are. Nah, he's
let that ride.
awesome.
Good movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lars, you say he's not good. Good movie.
Laurel's number 6 is High Fidelity.
Oh, good. Hey, that was pretty awesome. There you go, Laura. Did
Yeah.
James give you that one?
I
That was
knew-
good. That was good,
That's
Laurel.
like that. If you like, I feel like
Lisa Bonet, come on.
that could,
Hey, hey, hey.
High Fidelity
Hey.
could easily be a movie.
I'll allow that.
It could
I
easily
love
be
Lisa
a movie
Bonet.
that you wrote.
She was in Biker Boys too.
Like,
I saw Biker Boys.
you could put High Fidelity, a Chad Hendricks film, and I believe it.
You said High Gravity or High Fidelity?
Both.
Okay.
James MCD's number 6 is Ingrid Goes West. Not sure if this counts as a chick flick, but it's a legit good movie.
It's okay. We're
Is
doing
that-
chick flick, rom-coms, horrors, comedies, dramas, thrillers, stingers, bingers, jingers, poppers, hoppers.
Is Ingrid Goes West Aubrey Plaza?
He can't respond to you, David.
Well, he can eventually.
Okay.
Oh wow.
G says, just keeping it real. Just keeping it real.
Are-
The fucking Clueless. Tom Fidesz. I'm just keeping it real.
Very
Don't call my
nice,
mom.
Very nice.
Good
Very
job.
nice.
Baby,
very
don't
nice,
call my
very
mom.
Good job, G.
Because I have to.
Oh,
Emma's
okay, 'cause
mom.
she left. Yeah.
Because I have to work for a living. Number 6. She checked out too. Like this was before Emma left too. So they're
Oh,
on the
they're a
same
family.
page.
Y'all are tight.
They're going to meet up and
They're going to Waffle House.
yeah. Number 6, Joanne Brenner's number 6, Dirty Dancing. Number 5, Princess Bride. Number 4, A League of Their Own. There's no crying in baseball.
Oh, you know how?
She's
Oh my
fine.
god! Now we are
She's
all.
fine.
That's you know what? That should have been on air. I love A League of Their Own.
Yeah,
That's the last time Rosie O'Donnell mattered to me. I love a Rosie.
Chad's over here is like the steady confirmation. That's a chick flick. That's a rom com.
Earlier he didn't know they were all the same. Earlier.
Her number 3 is Thelma and Louise. Solid.
Hey!
Number 2 is The Old Guard. Now that's
I made you. Who did I make you watch that?
Lupita, right?
No.
Isn't
I'm not gonna make you play it.
We'll
I'm not,
move on.
no. That's not Lupita Nyong'o. I've seen the old guard. I love the freaking old guard. That's Charlize Theron. I love.
Yeah. Okay.
I
where they can-
love
where-
the- you
where
there-
they can like regenerate. them.
They're doing a remake of that. Not a remake. They're doing the sequel to that. They're filming now. It's out next year on Netflix.
Her number one is Love Story, McGraw and O'Neill. Okay, that's that Tim McGraw, I believe, is who she's saying.
I just love Tim.
I,
I love Affair better, but you know.
Fun
The
fact.
remake with what's old boy and his wife, where she was supposed to meet on the Empire State Building. She gets her legs clipped.
Are you talking about King Kong and the lady that was in the white dress hanging out?
LOL says, fun fact, Melissa McCarthy was in 1999 film Go, where she had a small hilarious part. Go see Go, directed by Doug Liman. That
Now,
is a great
thank
movie.
you, LOL. Now you're contributing. But what I want to know is it Miss Madrid or Miss Madrid is handling the account tonight? That's what I want to know.
And Laurel McDonald, just for the record, she knew what Emma was talking about when she asked what was Clueless based on. She said it's based on Emma.
Hey, James.
Not
hey,
Anna.
James, I was going to say something, but me and you are almost like best friends like dirt now.
Christine Clinton.
So I'm not going to say it.
Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes is great. Teaching Mrs. Tingle. It's a good one.
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
Terry Miller says
pictures are done,
my mom's number 6 is The Holiday. Funny story. You know what happened where David Polanski is a dead man, where I refused to watch The Holiday because The Holiday is the movie that we were watching when the cops knocked on our door on 420 partying with underage drinkers and illicit drugs, and cops and watching The Holiday, and cops knock on the door, and I'm like, okay, are they here for the illicit drugs? Are they here for the underage drinking? Oh, neither of those things. Somebody was trying to kill me.
In fairness, before you finish, please,
Long story
please.
short,
None of us knew each other before this, other than you and her.
True.
I knew it.
But
No, you didn't. Not before me.
to sum it all up, I
Not before me.
don't watch The
I
Holiday
know
anymore.
For F them,
This big, really.
we didn't know each other then, correct? We've done so much together, but I did not know you, right?
Yeah, we knew each other.
Just for the record.
You were there, man.
It was like,
You were there.
Oh,
You're the one that brought the kids. All right.
Hey.
Angela says
That's not nice.
Josh Gad is Bear Claw
Just
from
kidding,
New
folks.
Girl. You can't hate him. I love Bear Claw, but yeah, and Josh Gad was great. Josh Gad
Kids-
has his moments,
energy.
but he's
Kids
just.
energy.
That's
Still ain't
not
as
what
good
he
as White
meant.
Claw.
Angela also says Terry coming in with The Holiday. Yeah, Angela knows about The Holiday. She was there. She lived it.
Who else we got here?
Laurel, she says, hell no. James did not give me that one.
don't know
Yes.
what-
Okay, see, James has all answered me. Yes, Aubrey Plaza and Elizabeth Olsen.
James, you got to give your mom more credit, man. She knows a lot of movies. She's just in the Chad realm of things, but she's sober and she knows what she's talking about.
All right, so we are on number 5.
Number
Mr.
5,
Royal.
all the way 5. She all the way 5.
Yeah,
She
now
all the
it
way
gets down
5.
to the
All right, let's
nitty-gritty.
do it.
Now
Let's do it.
gets
Let's do
down
it.
to the nitty-gritty.
All right,
This is
guys.
where we go.
This is where
This
we
is
go.
where I
All right. Oh, okay. All right, let's do it.
Text me my list
Like a
again.
diamond.
All right, here we go. All right, let's get the controversy going.
Wait, my
Oh,
phone's
Jesus.
Somebody help me out here.
I'm trying.
WHITECHHICK, white chicks. White chicks. And I'm going to tell you why. In the age where we live in, where you can be gay, you can identify as something, you can be binary, you can be this. Not that there's anything wrong with any of that. I respect the film White Chicks because of the fact that for so many years, we've seen Asians made fun of when they've done geisha. We've seen black people made fun of when they've done blackface. But for the first, in my opinion, other than Tropic Thunder, which was done correctly with Robert Downey Jr., it was done so great. But this is another example of how you can portray someone and not demean them and make them look lesser than, and it still be funny.
Yeah.
Like, because even with the N-word, there's a scene in White Chicks where you have, of course, one of the greatest families in film history ever that's really underrated, the Wayans brothers.
Yes.
They're playing White Chicks, and their makeup is second to none. It's like Key and Peele makeup. Their makeup is so good, and there's a scene where they have actually Caucasian females in the car. They're all sitting there, and a song comes on, and they bring up the conversation really of is it racist if you're white, but you're not a racist, but you love rap music, and a song comes on, and it says the N-word, are you allowed to say it? This is one of the greatest debates of all time. So how they turn it on his head is that Sean and Marlon, who are obviously black, playing white females, don't say the N-word, but the other girls say it in the car, or the other girls don't say it, and then Sean and Marlon, as white women, are like, It's nothing wrong with it. You can say it. So I love how they, again, comedians are the pastors of the world. And what I mean by that, every subject should be off limits to, it should be on limits to them, because comedy lets you talk about every subject: pedophilia, rape, religion, poor, whore, more, Al Gore. It lets you talk about everything. And I hate the world we live in now where comedians have been censored. As long as you're not being mean or spiteful or belittling, they get the pass. And I love this film. It is a chick flick, because guess what? It makes guys and girls, white, black, blue, yellow, green, old, young, get together and talk about it. So debate me on it. I know you don't agree with me, and I don't give a F-U-C-K. White chicks. That's my number 6.
It's a rom-com.
Thank you.
Bro, he had it in his pocket the whole, like, as soon as Royal takes a fucking breath, it's a rom-com. Hey, that was great placement. Hey, can I get that as a drop? It's a rom-com.
All right, Annie, how about you? What's your number?
All right, my top 5.
Wait, he did leave out the best part of that movie, Terry
What?
Crews.
Which one?
Was
What part?
Terry Crews not the best through the whole thing?
He was. Oh, he was.
Oh,
Hey, I'm not. Hey.
With Marlon Wayans.
When that chick rolled over in that wheelchair, she was like, "What's up?" And he just pushed her out of the way. Because guess what? He respected her enough. I'm gonna treat you just like you're able. I don't care you're handicapped. Get the fuck out of my way.
He started singing 100 miles.
What about when he had the glow sticks
1,000
around his neck and his
miles,
nipples were
whatever song?
percolating?
Look,
Oh, we did it at the same time. What is going on?
Sorry, Mom.
You're welcome, Mom.
Did you say your number 5?
No.
Okay, what's your number 5? The tits McGee over here. Come
I
on.
like that.
My number 5 was a highly underrated film that I fell in love with, that my sister Christine turned me on to, which made me fall in love with the main male character, Gerard Butler, which I say Gerard.
Oh, this is worth it.
White
This is worth it.
boys.
This is
P.S.
worth it.
I love you.
Annie, amazing.
Yes.
You're 100% correct.
Yes. That movie was absolutely amazing. To have a message from your loved one or for anybody after the fact, to find out the reason why he loved her so much, to find out the reason why he did what he did, to find out the reason why they were together, was just amazing. I mean, and Ireland is just a beautiful country. So it's like some of the scenes were in Ireland, a lot of the scenes I loved, and Hilary Swank was hot in that movie.
Great.
Was that-
Shit, that was good. I forgot she was even in that.
That was
was
Hilary
awesome.
Swank?
Swank
You
was
sure?
the main character.
No.
Damn.
I feel like
Hilary
that.
So she's not hot or not. She's
Baby
forgot, because I didn't
girl.
even know she was in that. Did you know that?
Did you look
I didn't even know
at
she was
the
in
I
that.
thought she
picture?
said 300. I was
Look at
like,
the picture.
ah.
Look at
I
the picture,
did.
baby.
I was,
I'm
but
so
I
glad that
feel
got
like
I
it.
did not know she was in it. I didn't know that. I didn't. No, that was an awesome movie. So that's a good
what
point.
PS
Yeah,
Plus, I
damn.
love you.
Listen,
Hilary
she
Swank
is
Gerard
100%
Butler.
correct.
Wow,
Listen,
you're
guys.
right. That doesn't look like Hilary
It
Swank.
doesn't. Turn it around. Look at her nose.
So, but you know what the beautiful part about what you just said? That was the conversation in The Office. If you are a fan of The Office, they have 2 pictures of her, and and they're like, well, there's actually one picture. Half of them see one thing, and half of them see the other, which is also a Seinfeld reference. In the light, she's beautiful. In the dark, no. But I'll be honest with you. That film, nobody told me about it. I don't know. I was just home one night, and I was actually kind of sober. But that means a few beers, maybe a beady. I didn't cry, but I had an onion in my pocket. But with that being said, that film, and guess what? It was, what do we, as all filmmakers love this, when we can be treated to nostalgia, meaning show me something I've never seen before and make it good.
Yeah.
I had never, maybe I've read it, thought it, I had never seen a full-length feature film where this guy loved this female so much he knew he was dying. He did not tell her, and he wrote so many letters to explain. So even when I'm going, I'm still here, baby. It's what me and him tell each other about the shows that we do. When we're going, our kids love us. We can go tomorrow. They can watch us forever. P.S. We love you. Great job,
It was
Andy.
it was so good. I thought it was a Nicholas Sparks.
Pulling me out.
I thought you were going to say Nicolas Cage. I'd say no fucking way.
I have not seen it yet. P.S.
You doing your hair like somebody we know we were talking about earlier.
Oh man, I just rubbed my hands to it, man. How's it look?
Like you don't got any mousse left?
Yeah, I've been using the Max Hold.
Look like
Swab.
Max Hold'em.
I can't do Superman. I really can't pull it
You look
off.
like
I
Clark
don't have the
Kent.
bicep.
Clark Kent.
Um,
You look like Clark Kent. You look so cute.
My number 5 is I had a thing for Sandra Bullock. if
Yes,
you
you
haven't-
do. Always.
What, you going
His
speed here?
closet was
Get
filled
live.
I know
with
you didn't
Sandra Bullock back in the day.
You said
Okay.
speed?
When he worked
I
at
had a
Hollywood
Sandra
Video,
Bullock sex closet.
listen, when he worked at Hollywood Video, he would have all the movie posters of all the movies.
This was before or after he got arrested.
So he had all the movie posters of all the movies, right? And I used to love going to his house and to his room and looking at all the posters. And in his closet,
Easy, girl. Easy.
was nothing but Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, so
I
number
loved
5 is
it.
Why You Were Sleeping, which is Sandra Bullock and the best president ever, Bill Pullman. You also got Eyebrows, the best dad ever, Peter Gallagher from the OC. And then the president from, Twister, good call. And then the president from Being There, Jack Warden, he's in it. It's just it's a fun movie. You know, they have fun with it. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's very lighthearted. It's got a lot of good like slapstick humor for a romance film, and the slapstick humor actually plays into the theme of the movie. So the theme of the movie is falling. So throughout the movie, you have an ice skater falls in the beginning, right in the opening credits. A Christmas tree falls out Sandra Bullock's window when she's tried to pull it up to her apartment by herself. The best fall is the paperboy fall, a random insert shot in the morning to establish where they're at in the neighborhood. And this happened accidentally. The paperboy throws the paper, but the momentum or the whatever that he creates when he throws it like this pretty much flails himself off the bike onto the sidewalk. No stunt person would use, because they caught this part accidentally and they cracked them up, so they kept it in the movie. Just a random shot of a.
Who did you say the coolest president ever was?
Hold on. So the paperboy falls off the bike. Peter falls off the tracks. Lucy and Jack fall on the sidewalk. Jack gives blood and then faints and falls, which causes a nurse to faint and fall. And finally, Jack and Lucy fall in love. It's a beautiful and the best president ever is Bill Pullman, Independence Day.
I agree with that 1,000,000%. He was also who?
You talking about Spaceballs?
What was his name?
What?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I know I'm wrong.
Then why are you gonna say
no? But no, hear me out. But no, hear me out. You'll appreciate this when I say this. It's almost like he had a son in that film, and his name became Chris Pratt. Because why do I want to call him Star Lord from Spaceballs for some reason?
I mean, I guess I could see.
You had Jabba the Hutt. The combination of the code is 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do Spaceballs one day. I promise, guys. It's not a chick flick. It's just a flick. I'm sorry. Chad, rom-com. Let's go.
Number 5.
I'm trying to remember my list, but I would say Hope Floats. If we're gonna jump on
Hope Floats.
Sandra Bullock.
Oh yeah, Sandra can always.
Harry Connick Jr. Yes.
Oh, we've never mentioned that name in 3 years on this show. That's a great name.
A divorce, and then she runs into Harry Connick. She knew from.
Chad, let me ask you this. I know we're doing chick flicks tonight, but you love rom-com. What's your favorite genre? We're gonna keep going, but what's your favorite genre? Rom-coms?
Yeah.
What's your favorite rom-com of all time?
I think Grease is up there. I think that
it is.
I know people call it a musical, but you know.
Well, that's why he's excited for Joker 2. But I'll divulge.
Is that even in the list and all?
Well, we'll see. It's not out yet. It's not out yet.
Resent you your list. And
let's go.
But y'all made us turn our phones off earlier, so
no, I always said.
Well, we should put them on silent. Is yours off? You didn't hear us at all. When he said chick flicks and I said silent, you heard rom-coms and off.
I caught the first half of that.
That's what she said.
All right. My mom says, sorry guys, I didn't know about the movie.
What one?
I don't know.
Miss Polanski, I'm sorry. You know my voice gets deep when I'm right.
Hope floats don't count.
It counts. That's a wrong. It's not on your list. No. But it's a good one. Should have been.
Chad, your lighting is so awesome right now.
Laurel McDonald says Canon 6D. Go pick one up.
Oh, look at that timing. Well, yeah, he's on the Canon.
Laurel McDonald is number 5. Clueless.
Laurel?
And
James, you want to know how you were made? Thank Clueless.
Christine Clinton, Romeo and Juliet with Leo DiCaprio.
Oh,
yeah.
Hold on. You know what has not been named? I'm surprised. Not for all the guys. We got 2 testicles, so we're fine. We're all the girls out there with Interview with the Vampire.
I'm waiting for the series.
I thought you were on a Baz tip and was going to say Moulin Rouge.
What's Baz? I don't take drugs.
Baz Luhrmann.
My mom says I sort of got a call that the FBI was at my house while out of town. Yeah, that's going back to why I don't watch The Holiday.
Why he was almost killed.
Court, and there wasn't underage.
Well, in fairness, Miss Polanski,
there wasn't underage.
Hosting an underage party wasn't a crime back then, and all these people had to F it up.
Hey,
so many back then.
I wasn't hosting shit.
I'm talking about your mom.
I was just there.
I said your mom.
Okay.
She wasn't going to get charged.
She wasn't there either.
Like
she was out of town.
Good job. She taught you well.
Yeah.
She's next door. My mom's not here. Good job. I love you, Miss Polanski.
Framed it like it was your party.
I mean,
Chad, you were there. You know.
I was just.
You were chaperoning. Go ahead.
Courtney Clinton says Coyote Ugly.
Who knows Courtney Clinton? I don't know her. Who's that?
Courtney Clinton.
Hey, sis.
James MCD, number 5, Hustlers. Strippers.
Ooh, yes,
Strippers
Jennifer-
robbing wealthy businessmen. Very solid
Jennifer
movie.
Lopez.
James, I know you
We
put
got,
Hustlers, but I know you slick MFer. I know you mean Hustle and Flow. I see what you're
No,
doing there.
Jennifer Lopez is
Jennifer
that strip
Lopez
scene? Oh my
written,
God.
directed, and produced that movie.
That's dope. The best Jennifer Lopez is a fly girl.
okay,
Let's keep going.
and
She really put it all out there for
she
that
did.
movie.
She did, and she was
I'm gonna
denied
shut up.
awards for that movie. She thought she was going to get an award for that movie because she written, directed, and produced that movie, but they snubbed her
They
at
dicked her.
at 2 of the awards. But then she did get one of them.
Sounds like cut diamonds.
But yeah,
Okay,
she got
diamonds.
snubbed for that. She got snubbed for that.
James MCD says White Chicks is a fever dream, and I loved every minute of it.
James, call me offline because I don't know what that means, but I want to know.
My mom's number 5 is 10 Things I Hate About You. That is that's a really good one. Can't go wrong with Heath.
Where's
Ledger.
Daddy G? He's still out there?
It's probably past his bedtime at this point. Yeah, Angela says Fever Pitch. It's another
Angela, I am so proud of you.
Drew Barrymore.
How are you
Jimmy
still
Fallon.
up?
Oh,
Wasn't that Freddie Prinze?
Freddie Prinze Jr.? No, that was
No, that was
What was the one where he's a baseball pitcher?
it was
yeah. No, that was Never Been Kissed. You're thinking.
You're thinking
where
about Bad News
where
Bears.
No, Freddie.
The baseball.
Freddie Prinze, he's a pitcher.
Yeah.
I know you're talking
It
about.
was almost like
Actually, I think
Oh, he had the perfect game, but he gave it up to go get the girl.
You're
He was pitching the perfect game. He left to go get the girl at the end.
Right.
All that. She was the main one in there with Freddie.
He gave her a
Jennifer
baseball
Love
career for
Hewitt,
her.
his wife.
Fever Pitch. So that was Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore, where he's like addicted to the games and pretty much shuts his life down.
Chad, we're gonna
every
need
time.
your email address before we go, but to know the difference between Efron and Effing wrong.
Christine Clinton. Yeah. Christine Clinton agrees. P.S. I love
You know
you.
it, sissy.
P.S. I love you guys. Go
We
watch
watched it about 100
Yes,
times.
we did.
Hillary Swank is not hot though.
Who said that? Who said
In
that?
my
Christine
sister.
Clinton.
My sister. In that movie.
Laurel McDonald says, Annie, I agree with your number 5, but I have to disagree about Hillary Swank. But Jerry is hot.
So wait a minute, Laura. Also,
Gerard.
Also,
talking
the book was better. Oh, okay.
Yes.
so we're
Gerard.
almost like
Yeah.
6-4. Hillary Swank is not hot. Oh my god.
Mathis
Gerard
is
was.
number 5 is fried green tomatoes.
Oh,
my
hold on. That's the first reference. Our girl, Misery.
Yeah, Kathy Bates.
Kathy
Kathy
fucking
Bates.
face. Kathy.
Ah,
Emma's dad.
Tawanda.
Emma's dad. If you don't want to hear curse words, turn it off now. We're going off.
My mom says can't. My mom says
hardly wait.
can't stay on much longer. Love you guys. Thanks for sticking around, Mom. Her
Love
number
you.
4 was Titanic, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Number 3, The Notebook.
Don't let
Number 2, A Walk to Remember, and number 1, P.S. I Love You. Those are all very sad movies, though. Those are all.
P.S.
very
I Love You
sad.
wasn't sad though.
I can't believe none of us had the Notebook.
He died.
I thought somebody did have.
But they
the
are
Also
our judge has confirmed that they are chick
It was
flicks.
chick flicks.
Who's our judge?
All those.
Chad.
All
He
those.
has
Isn't that
deemed
good?
himself like
They were
yeah,
not wrong.
the decider.
To quote G14, don't judge us if you haven't passed the bar.
LOL's number 5 is Hope Floats.
LOL, could you please tell me, is it Mr. or Miss Madrid?
And,
Who's
if
typing?
anybody's
Actually, why don't you
interested
tell
out
me, 'cause
there,
it was so
best
close.
adult dating site says
Oh my
male
gosh.
emoji, male hearts, lips. So go check out best adult dating site.
What was
Angela
that?
says
David, was that
I'm going to
Best-
bed now,
What
Royal. I
was
can't hang
that?
The
anymore.
best adult dating site is lowerexpectations.com.
Um,
Mad TV. You are now watching Mad
Angela,
TV.
thank you very much. Thanks for sticking around. Before you go to bed, please watch episode 9 of Dahmer so I
Who's
can
going
watch
to
that
bed?
when I get home. Angela, she's calling it a night. It's
Good
way
night.
past
Angela, I'm so
bedtime.
proud of you. Tell baby Adeline we love her.
Tubebait.com.
All right, number
Tubi.
4.
Man,
Here we go. Ooh,
here we go again. Same old shit. Stacey Dash, that's for you. He's dead, but we love him. All right, number 4. Got to pull it back out. All right, here we go. That was too easy, Dave. She got that one. All right, she did though. All right, so number 4.
Move for it. She gon' beg for it. She gon' poop. She gon' scoop.
She gonna poop. She
Down
gonna
for my number 4. I didn't see this on anybody's list.
Wait a minute. Is that saying she gonna poop? She gonna poop?
She gonna poop, she gonna scoop.
Oh.
He was talking about his cat. Number 4. And I get to say this, and I love the name of this film because it had nothing to do with black people. Yes, I said it. Baby Mama.
I love. Okay, you don't know nothing about my life. When she sticks the bubble gum underneath the table, why you put my bubble gum underneath that $600 table?
But I'm gonna tell you why
I don't know
that's a
about
chick
your
flick.
life.
I'm gonna tell you that's why a chick flick. Out of most of the movies we've named tonight, these chicks became friends or they were already friends. But you saw a female who was trying to get over someone
Yeah.
who was trying to run a scam, actually become friends with someone. It's like, this person is so genuine and pure intent of faith that I
Yes.
can't do her wrong. Like she was
Yeah.
going out and doing all these other things, and her boyfriend, her
Jack
pimp,
Shepherd.
who was
Love
just
him.
all about the money. I forget what his tag was on his car. Like I'm a rock star or something. It doesn't
Rocky,
fucking.
rock,
It was
star,
something.
something like that.
Was that the Tina Fey movie?
Yeah, it was a Tina
Yeah,
Fey
Tina
movie.
Fey,
Yes,
Amy
Threw a big
Poehler.
party or something.
And
No,
here's-
she was gonna have her baby.
baby.
with her.
Tina Fey had to have a surrogate, and
Yeah.
Amy Poehler, right?
Amy Poehler. had
Amy
the surrogate,
Poehler, who did such an amazing job, also
was
in Blade.
supposed to have the surrogate.
Also in Blades of Glory. She's an awesome actress. I'm sad you got divorced from your husband because y'all are both great. With that being said, Baby Mama to me, when I first saw the name of that film, you know why I didn't watch it for years?
Wow.
Because I hate that term, because it's usually applied to people that look like me. I'd rather hear child's father, child's mother, or something like that,
Baby
especially
daddy.
or father. You know what I'm saying?
Baby daddy.
I don't like this just only
Yeah,
applied
Little
to
baby
us.
daddy.
Because again, I hate that term. I don't even my daughter's mom
Oh,
is my child's mother. So that's all I'm just simply. I just hate the term. I'm not judging people. What that's saying. When I saw it, that's why I didn't watch it. But when I realized, like, wait a minute. But when I saw it and it was not a black movie or a predominantly
Yeah.
black movie, I was like, okay, oh, they trying to poke fun. But then I watched it and I found myself laughing. It had nothing to do with anybody that looked like me. It was a different message. And that's the beautiful part of art and film. You see a title, you think something. And to your point, spoiler alert, all three of us have, I don't know if you've seen, we've been watching Dahmer. And if you think you're going to watch Dahmer on Netflix, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's episode 6 or 7. Episode 6 or 7 has literally nothing to do with Dahmer.
Nope.
And you start to realize, oh shit, it may be called Dahmer, but it should be called Society.
his daddy.
It's showing you
Don't get me
every
started.
perspective. What we're talking about is the film Baby Mama with Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
Great chemistry.
Yes.
Great chemistry. But what I told them was I
Always.
didn't watch it because I hate that term. And you know I hate that term. I've never told you that Margot is that term. She's always been my child's mother. So what I'm trying to say is that film really showed, think about this, all the films we talked about tonight has showed females camaraderie and being together. This female tried to scam this other female and decided, you know what, we have more in common than I think. I love you. So that's why I put Baby Mama. I didn't see it on anybody's list, but one last thing. Tina Fey did good as an actress, but she is as great as you are as editing. She's just as great as writing.
Oh,
Tina
yeah,
Fey is
she's
an
an
excellent
amazing
writer.
She can
Hell of a writer.
She could fit more jokes on a page in one scene than like anybody that's writing right now easily.
Right. She's done so much for Saturday Night Live, stuff you don't even know about. So Tina Fey, we salute your wrist, your pen, your hand, and the things you've done. Please.
Yes.
And whatever that
Nope.
movie was they did together after that.
Sisters.
Was really good.
Was it Sisters?
Sisters.
Oh, there you go, Chad. Some new stuff, not from the 60s. There you
No,
go.
it's
And that's not a
Sisters.
black
that
movie?
Was so funny.
That was a rom-com.
So we got Baby Mama and Sister.
And nobody
Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Not Up in Hill.
I ain't
Hey,
watching
the,
that
only,
shit.
the only black guy
I'm
in Baby
offended.
Mama was the guy from Weeds.
Oh, go
Oh,
figure. Go
Rami
figure.
Malek.
Hilarious.
Rami Malek?
The
Vodio
the
Virgin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
was
You was looking for a nigga? See, now you done found yourself a nigga.
Thank
Nigga, hell
you.
now see 40 version.
Thank you for
Sorry.
doing that. I couldn't.
That
I had
motherfucker's
to.
funny.
You had to. You
Okay.
did.
I would.
You have.
I
You
done.
I did.
go fuck up.
All right, number 4.
It's your turn.
It's
That's what he said. Time for the Where's Gilbert Godfrey? You're here with TTFT up all night.
in what way?
Affleck.
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 3?
Number 4.
No. Oh,
It's-
number 4.
It's just
Sorry.
it's an orgy. We go
orgy. What?
3 or 4.
4.
All right. You
Okay.
like it like that, I guess.
Like I said, well, no, not like I said, but 89 and 90 were both good years for movies because 89 bought Steel Magnolias.
Oh, great job.
Steel Magnolias.
Great job. Chad identifies with that
Listen.
so much.
I love both versions.
Look at all those old
because
ladies.
the second version did not
Question: was that also based off of a book or a screenplay, or was that just a movie? I don't know. I'm asking.
I'm not quite sure on that. But I like both versions because both versions are the adaptable version. But the first one is the one I love.
Steel Magnolia. I love that.
1989.
We got in fried green tomatoes, Steel Magnolia. Guys, we do this.
Listen,
You did great.
Sally Field, Julia Roberts, Shirley MacLaine, Dolly Parton, Olympia Dukakis.
No, fried green
And
tomatoes also. You said.
Fried green tomatoes was.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, you go ahead. I'm listening. Go.
No, what were you gonna say?
Really? I've never been on live television before.
Maestro.
But my baby mama dies and still mad. That's the only downfall of that. movie.
Who?
My baby mama.
Who?
Julia Roberts.
What? Yeah, she does.
Well,
Yeah, that's the only sad part. But I love that movie because that movie is like it brings women together. It brings It brings women together. It brings families together. It brings hope. It brings
Shirley
You do it better
MacLaine.
than you're gonna help me.
I'm gonna help you out by calling out all the women who contributed to this chat and this list. No one, don't blame the guys. Everybody that has testosterone, we're off the hook.
That's because you a weak weenie.
I did not know you had. I sent you a list. And
One
you
more
didn't-
time for those.
That's because you a weak weenie.
For all you, you almost made me forget my freaking movie here. For all you ladies out there and guys, tell me if I'm wrong. Guys, let's blame all the women. We're going to be we're not even misogynistic. Chad, Dave, Durden, let's all look at the camera. For all you ladies out there who didn't choose Sisterhood for Traveling Pants, that's on you.
You know what? You know what? When that movie, when that movie came out, when that
He didn't even say rom-com. Yeah,
no, it wasn't that.
Not a rom-com because a rom-com is a man and a woman. That's all women.
The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood.
Yes.
yes.
No,
yes.
no. That movie came out when I was in like 11th grade, right? So we'd go to the movies every weekend. Every single weekend we go to the movies. Guys be like, all right, what are we gonna go see? I'm like, Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood. No, dude, it's like I would say it with conviction, like, no,
And
this
you
is
guys,
seriously
brother-
the
your
best
brother
movie.
said no.
Like, I know it looks, I know what it
Who said
looks like.
no?
All the dudes.
All the
I'm like, I
brothers.
know what it looks like, but let's just go. And I convinced like 20 people over the course of 4 weekends to go see the Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood.
Awesome.
And I just sat there hating it the whole time, but
Why?
loving the fact that I was subjecting people to this film.
That was a good movie.
Before we get to my number 4, I want to check in with our good friend Rick Boyce real quick. Rick, what do you got
Rick
to say?
effing Boyce.
Yo no comprende mucho gusto.
Thanks,
What?
Rick. All right, my
Hold on,
number.
hold on, 1 second. Really quick, guys. If you don't know who Rick Boyce is, Rick is a very talented artist. He's provided us with almost all of our backgrounds that we do have. If you need anything done from Rick, David's pointing out right now. Yo, pull it off. Go ahead,
Can't
whatever.
pull it off. It's stapled. Don't.
He doesn't care. If you want to buy this right now, if you want to contribute to the show, we're selling that for $1,500. But tonight only is for $75. But Rick Boyce, we thank you for all the things that you've done. Dave, take it away.
All right, my number 4 is, to your point about Tina Fey being an excellent writer, Mean Girls.
Yes.
Hell yes.
Yeah, this
And
is
she was a
like
teacher.
Lindsay Lohan at her hottest
Yes.
and
Soberest.
funniest.
Yes.
Rachel McAdams at
Yes,
her
your ba-
at
your
her
mom- your baby
most
mama.
at her most unannoying.
Doesn't matter.
Right. And she was blonde.
Of course, you get all like the alumni from SNL popping up in it. Tim Meadows is like the highlight of the movie for me as the principal.
Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows.
I know you're talking
man.
about what is the man? What man? The man. Oh, such and something man.
No, you ever seen Walk Hard? Dewey
I know- I know
Cox
who
story?
he's talking about. He did-
No, Dewey, don't
No,
do
He
marijuana.
used to play
It's terrible.
Kanye. I got me a nice.
Terrible. Don't get into it, Dewey.
And that's why I got into it.
You want to hit?
Yes.
Something like that. I probably butchered that. But Mean Girls was also directed by Mark Waters.
That sounds
did,
like a man flick. Actually, Mean
he
Girls
did
is a
Head
man
Over
flick.
Heels. He did Freaky Friday. That's why Lindsay Lohan was in Mean Girls. He did Ghost of Girlfriends Past.
Mr. Was Freaky Friday where she played her opposite, her doppelganger, or
yeah,
twin?
with Jamie Lee Curtis. Lindsay Lohan and
They
Jamie Lee
switched, no,
Curtis.
switched places.
Yeah.
But also they remade Freaky Friday with oh my
Hold on.
gosh.
Real
No,
quick,
Lindsay Lohan was the remake.
But for our kids,
Have
I
they
don't
done it
remember.
again since
Chad, help
then?
me out with this.
Shit.
Seriously, help me out with this. Freaky Friday was where they switched places, but guy Judge Reinhold did that with somebody years ago in another film, like 20 years ago. Judge Reinhold switched places with somebody.
Fuck, what the hell is the name?
Wonder Years? Was it Wonder Years?
Yeah, it was Fred
Fred
Savage
Fred
that he switched
Savage?
with. Yeah,
What
it
movie
was
was that?
We don't know the name, but we know that shit happened.
vice versa.
What is it?
Vice versa.
Vice versa.
Hilarious.
Judge
movie.
Reinhold.
Yeah.
I didn't know you saw that one. Great
Oh,
job.
it's great.
You're
Wasn't
making up
Judge-
now.
Wasn't Judge Reinhold in Gremlins?
Judge Reinhold was in
Gremlins as well.
That was
Beverly
a
Hills
kick
Cop. Beverly Hills Cop.
He was in Gremlins too.
Gremlins or
He was
Gremlins
the
2. I don't know what
banker.
you're
He was the
saying.
banker.
That might be right.
Google it.
All right, so yeah. Mean Girls is fetch. Mean Girls is
That was a good one,
So
Dave. That was a really good one,
fetch.
Dave. Really,
Do
really
you
good.
know? Okay, so what's so funny is that after the to bring that back,
fetch.
fetch. My daughter, mom, no. Mom, my sister was like, Annie, no.
Dave, when he was on Venmo or Venmo, what do you say? All right.
God, hell. 13 going on 30.
Oh, that.
Yeah, Jennifer
Rom-com.
Garner.
I knew at one point you were
Jennifer
making
Garner.
films, and look at you going back to that brain of yours. Look at you.
Love it,
The Sprinkle in the Closet.
I'm not a huge Jennifer Garner fan, but that movie.
Have you seen Peppermint?
I didn't.
I have. That was good.
You
The
need to see
was good.
Peppermint. That will change your
Dave,
aspect
can we
on
check some
looking
of the
at Jennifer
comments?
Gardner, because Alias
By the
did
way,
not do her no
great idea
good as
about how
far
you
as
did the
fighting
rotation
scenes.
tonight. That was
But
right.
in Peppermint, her
No,
fighting
I'm talking about as
scenes
far
were
as
on
staying the
point.
same.
Oh yeah,
Great idea.
keep it
On
tight.
point.
All right,
Have
let's
you seen Peppermint?
I have. I like it. That's
Let's
very
let's
good.
check out these comments real quick, and then we'll get into our top 3. All right. Going up here. I'm going to bed now, Royal. I can't hang anymore. Okay. I have 10 minutes of episode 9 left. Don't worry. Yes, I'm watching Dahmer in a
Who
little
said-
bit.
who
Hey,
said-
let's wrap this
Was
up
that
real
Angelo?
quick.
You
Yeah,
are right,
I got
because 9 they're just in the
I got
trial
Dahmer
process.
episode. I got Dahmer
That's still good,
episode.
though. I'm so excited. I can't wait till
LOL. Both we're going back and forth. That sounds sexual.
Okay, now listen. I know you guys are married and everything. Okay.
No, that was LOL.
I know. I said which one of you are manning the station. They were like both. We're going back and forth. Yeah, they're a husband and wife team. But I'm glad you guys aren't here tonight. Don't be doing this. Is a kids show.
Laurel McDonald's number 4 is
Dinner.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Courtney Clinton, 2 weeks notice. That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a sad
Is that
one.
a Sandra Bullock as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James MCD is tied between She's the Man and Love Actually.
I like
Oh,
James
okay.
Good. Was Love Actually?
She
Good
was the
job.
man. Amanda Bynes was good in that movie, and
Last one she was
played
good in.
So bad after that.
That's his number 4. Christine Clinton is little.
Okay.
Matt.
It is.
Oh yeah, please.
Going to her.
Hold on. Remember,
It's
if it is, it's because of Ian and not the one that wants to kill you, the Storm.
Yeah.
That was his name.
All right, Mathis number
Who's
4,
that?
Girls Trip.
I fucking love this movie, Girls Trip. Let me tell you.
Oh no, it's a perfect segue. Mathis, thank you for that. That was actually my wrong.
Hold
4.
on, let me get through these comments. James MCD's. All right, yeah, we gave those number 4. Angela's Bad Moms needs to be somewhere in the mix. LOL's number 4 is Eat, Pray, Love.
Juliet, of course. Definitely.
Christine. All right, and we're on to number 3. And Christine says good night, guys, and we'll get to
I
Christine's
love
comment
you,
in
Sissy.
just a
Good
moment
night.
here.
I love you.
Yes.
All right, so we are in the top 3.
Okay, here we go.
You're gonna miss my top 3, sis.
All right, here we go. Somebody just said the one I was going to say, but I know I don't want to miss the one I actually have here. Here we go.
I'm gonna put up Courtney's here is the Devil's Wear Prada. That's her number 3.
That was actually good. That was
and
very good.
Christine Clinton's number 3 is 13 going on 30.
Friends
Her
with
number
Benefits
2
with
is
your Justin Timberlake.
Friends with Benefits, and number 1 is Sweet
Oh, you guys
Magnolias.
Steel Magnolias. Good job, Chrissy. Yep.
Which one
Check
are we
me
on?
back out on the channel.
We're on number
afterwards so
3.
you can see my
All right, number 3. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. Let's really get into this now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and one of these was said earlier. I want to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay, got that one. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. I guess we are down to it here. Goodness grief, this thing has happened so fast.
Not fast enough.
All right. Well, I'm just telling you here. All right, so here we go. Number 3. My number 3 is I'm going to go ahead and bring this off. I'm going to go ahead and go with somebody brought it up earlier. It was Bridesmaids, and again, it's for all the reasons everyone said. Again, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I would have never found this movie. I don't know when it came out. Someone was like, "Hey, you got to watch it. You got to watch it." And I did. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was in a position where a movie wasn't on my mind. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But I started watching it. And before you know it, nothing else was on my mind other than the movie. You got Melissa McCarthy, and it wasn't. It's what's my girl's name from? She was Zach's second girlfriend in Saved by the Bell when they went to the beach. She's also in King of Queens. Not King of Queens. It is King of Queens. She the freckles. Her dad is
the white girl from
She's not white. She got like some Russian shit going on.
Oh, you talking about Minnie Riperton's daughter and all those on SNL?
Are you talking about the dog walker and King of Queens?
And all from SNL and all.
Yes, I'm sorry.
In the movie. And
Yes.
Usually David
She's
does this,
also
but I'll do
in,
this right now.
David.
I got say
Rudolph.
No, he is right. No, he's
Myra
right.
Rudolph.
He is right.
The
black
Myra
lady with the freckles.
Rudolph.
Minnie Riperton's
Listen,
daughter.
she's the
That's
second.
Minnie Riperton's daughter?
She has the second most set of famous freckles in this world. We all know what number 1 is, Morgan Freeman. But with that being said, listen.
My daughter has the first beautiful freckles in the world.
Well, if she's going to sleep, she doesn't exist, but we still love you. We still love you. So with that being said, I really did, again, all the reasons you guys mentioned it, but here's what I love. I love when I see a female cast, and I don't have to say this movie was great because it was female cast. I said it was a great film. I felt like I was watching what you mentioned earlier, Wedding Crashers. That was for the guys. It showed you what males would do, but it also shows you what females go through, and it didn't pander into the stereotype. I love, but I don't remember who her best friend was in the movie, but between no, I don't know if you're right, but
Kristen Wiig and Maya
Rudolph. It showed you. She was like, "I'm gonna tell you why I'm pissed because I don't know who the other." She called her a bitch. This bitch is that you just met, got being your best woman and all this other stuff. It showed you how much all these girls, while so different, got along and they all wanted this girl to be happy. And like I just say, when I see films like that doesn't pander to, oh, this is a great female film. No, it's not a great black film. It's not a great female film. It's not a great lesbian film. It's not a great identifying film. It's a great fucking film. And I do love Bridesmaids. So there you go.
It was a great Judd Apatow production.
There we go. Haven't mentioned that name in a year and a half on the show.
Crazy.
There we go. He's not better than you, but you know.
That's Lisa.
As a rom-com guy.
Lisa Mann's ex-husband.
All right. You got switch that real quick so I can say something.
I can't.
Number 3.
What's your number 3?
It's not on me.
We're on Annie. It's not all about you, man.
Ooh.
I'm going south side.
What's your number 3, Annie?
My number 3 made me fall in love with this man. My daughter, it was funny because my daughter couldn't pronounce his name. His name is Channing, but my daughter used to call him Charming.
Tatum?
Charming Tatum. One of his first movies, Step Up, where he met his beautiful wife, Jenna Dewan, no longer Tatum. But yes, this movie captivated dance for so many different people, for so many different genres, like for everybody. Like, it made dance feel like it can be part of your life, even though you have nothing to do with dance or don't like dance. And
it's a hell of a movie. I just don't know the name of it. I've seen it like 5-6 times.
And I'll bring it back to my honorable mention of 27 Dresses. The director of Step Up, Ann Fletcher, was also the choreographer and the director on Step Up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
like I love.
What's the name of the movie?
Step Up.
So good.
Charming Tatum, Channing Tatum, and Jenna Dewan too. Yeah.
So
Jenna Dewan at the time.
That's how they met.
That's how they met and fell in love and got married. Yes, they are divorced now, but it was amicably split. If I didn't say it right.
He got the best part of it. He's got Zoe Kravitz. Come on.
Now.
All right, my number 3. A big rest in peace to the man, the legend, the recently confirmed sweet human being, Mr. Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing, 1987.
The original badass.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Mom, I know you're sleeping. I mean, by David's mom, I know you're sleeping. He's already told me the story several times. Feel free for me to let me say this. You made David watch this so many times, and out of all the movies you could have made him watch, you chose a hell of a film. I'm going to tell you this again. The greatest films of all time transcend color, race, religion, creed, finances, and everything. You can watch it anytime. It's the ultimate remote film. No matter where it's at, you effing watch it.
For the sake of time and me watching episode 9 of Dahmer sooner than later, everybody knows why Dirty Dancing is a great movie. I'm not going to sit here and tell people what they do know. And if they don't know, I'm not even fucking talking to you. So, Chad, what is your number 3?
I love it.
And just for the record, that movie was our senior movie, my senior in high school.
And if you was gonna say it was a rom, if you would have said rom-com, I was gonna dive over this fucking table.
You need to get home, catch up on your story.
You said 77, 78. What did you say, Chad?
Fools Rush In.
Fools Rush In.
It's funny because that's how you came into this episode tonight.
Selma. Yeah.
All the signs made me move to LA.
I love that. Dave, quick update on the comments. Guys, we're winding down. Dave, quick update on the comments for number 3. You got anything new?
Fools Rush In is great, though. You're trying to speed it along a little too much now. You didn't even let the man explain why he liked.
There's only one person explaining tonight.
All right, we'll jump into the comments here. Selma Hayek's booty is bootyful.
So you heard that, but you didn't hear me.
Nah. I mean, Selma Hayek's booty. Well, booty. What did you say? Beautiful. Anything about Selma Hayek's booty?
I won't disagree with it.
Okay. All right, here we go. Eat, Pray, Love, got those ones. All right, here we go. Devil Wears Prada. Good one, Courtney. Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood is my number 2, Courtney. Mathis, Play the Rick clip
What?
again,
Play the Rick
please?
clip.
I
What's-
gladly will.
Mathis,
Ah.
there will never be another person like you. I'll say I love you,
What's the
brother.
Rick-
Yeah, it's funny that Mathis wants the Rick clip. It's like they're speaking to each other and don't even know.
Everybody else has a call of the night, but yet somehow this is getting him off.
Yeah. All right, here you go, Mathis. This is just for you.
Yo no comprende mucho gusto.
Don't put your name on the what?
Oh yeah, what does he say in there, Annie?
No, it doesn't matter what he's saying,
I
but
heard
but
don't put your name in the USO.
No, here's the thing.
I got WWE in my
Dirt.
head.
It doesn't matter what he's saying. Mathis understands him.
Yeah,
That's
but
the freaky
he's
part.
speaking in Spanish.
He's speaking in Mathis.
Yo no comprende mucho gusto.
That's not Spanish, baby.
It sound like a
That's-
failed.
that's
It
Rick.
sound like a failed
That's just
FCAT
Rick.
test. That's what it sounds
All
like.
right, LOL says number 3, Hidden Figures.
Okay.
Laurel,
That's Miss Madrid.
Laurel,
That's Miss Madrid. There you go.
Laurel McDonald. Her number 3 is 4 Weddings and a Funeral, the original.
Okay.
Laurel's son,
Okay.
number 3, Chicago, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Enough said.
Never said her name, but we love you. There's Zeta. Thank you. Or Zeta.
Like, is she baked?
does that
Mathis baked Zeta.
ZD?
Yeah, no, I fucked it up.
You did.
Mathis's number 3 is Hidden Figures.
Are you just reading the comments now?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm
That's what
talking about
we're
Dave. I mean, Mathis.
What are you talking about?
He's seeing what other people say.
My mom said, Annie, that movie was awesome. I'm assuming she's talking about your number 3.
Or she's talking about the movie Annie.
And she said, thanks, Royal.
I don't know
And,
what that means
I don't know
anymore.
what movie
Courtney Clinton loves Dirty Dancing.
we all do. baby.
Don't we all? Nobody puts baby in the corner. All right, where
we
we at?
are in the
right.
Deuce Poop 2.
Number 2, the Queen.
Oh.
Not the
I
one that
already
just died.
know.
Not the one that just died.
Nope. I already know.
Set it off in this motherfucker.
Open.
You guys, ladies, everybody understand this. Set it off. There's really no way for me to describe this because of the fact that you have to understand this. Don't you understand how hard it is to get, I don't care what color she is, one female to be a lead in the film?
Yeah.
Back in this time, don't you
What?
understand how it
You
is to
got
get 4 African-American females
Four.
to be leads of a film?
Yeah.
And this is the first time we saw a film, and at least in my community, that nobody said, "Hey, you got to go see, bro. It's a hood classic." Nobody called this a hood classic. They were like, "This was one of the first few films, like Nerds, this, and a couple other films." The people from my community said it's a classic, and they were not wrong. This film, first off, Clifton Powell, and I know this is chick flick night, but I bring him out because of the fact that he's been in so many classics. If you don't know who Clifton Powell is, you know who I'm talking about. Cuddy or Pinky, say the shit again. So with the and he was in another movie I'm gonna name for my number 1. But with that being said, this movie transcends times, era, and genre. I'm not gonna talk much about it. If you've never seen it and you're a fan of film, you're failing as a
Set it
fan.
up on the left.
Wait, Queen Latifah is the lookout driver, and Chad, you can feel me on this. I'm not aging either one of us. She's a lookout driver that's throwing cassette tapes out the car while she's waiting on the robbery to happen.
I had the soundtrack on.
Vivica Fox,
On
before
cassette.
Vivica Fox was a part of the Deadly Viper assassination squad, there was another squad up. She was with Sis and them. Before the Dora Milaje, there was the Hood Milaje, and they weren't taking out look. They weren't doing convenience stores. They weren't doing scams. They was out there getting big banks, big bucks. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to Vivica Fox for calling damn near $90,000 by hand, and that Caucasian manager still firing her because she happened to know the guy that robbed the bank. Vivica, that's for you. Call me. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Let's do this, man. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Hey, chill out, motherfucker.
Chill out, motherfucker. All right, Annie.
See you,
What is your number 2 at about half the volume that we just received Royals?
Well, I can match his volume all day.
Don't.
All right. Well, I'm still on a roll from my charming. What the fuck?
You said from the rave. What did you say?
What did I say?
Me, Dave, and Chad are looking at you the same. We've not been on sync
No.
all night.
Both of y'all laughed when I said
No,
that.
all three of us. All
I
three
didn't
of
laugh,
us.
I choked.
Say it with some respect. Somebody put some respect on our name.
Put some respect on that bitch. Magic Mike. Magic mother.
I need all my
Mike.
cougars to check in.
What's wrong? Cougars, young women.
I never saw it. That's usually David's response to a film,
That's
but
why
I
it's
never
a chick
saw it.
flick because
Okay.
niggas
Hey,
ain't seen it.
Olivia Munn is beautiful in it. Now, Magic Mike may have a lot of swinging dick, but it opens up with some pretty glorious tits. Am I right?
I don't.
Did you see the
and-
tits? There you
I
go.
do.
Look at that. We
Chad,
just
don't
went
say
up
anything.
2 viewers.
And lost
I
one
do.
subscriber.
No, I do, but I see some swinging more. Okay.
Yeah, they let it
And
out.
Swinging mores
you
or
can't get
more
on the
swinging?
series
Both.
or whatever, or do whatever. But Magic Mike XXL was even hotter.
Hashtag Magnum.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry because you got Twitch. Michael Strahan dancing. Michael Strahan was the first black dancer in Magic Mike XL. And then you got Twitch from Ellen DeGeneres. Twitch was the double scene
Don't
in
do
the
it. Stop,
mirror
stop.
with Channing Tatum. What?
Okay, go ahead. Never mind.
I love.
I stopped him at Ellen. You went to Shannon. I can't stop you. It's too much
No,
now.
you can't
So-
because I know this movie. You can't because I know it.
So Magic Mike, to sum it up,
That's because you a weak weenie.
Yeah.
I mean, did you not see Shannon Tatum in This Is
Channing.
It?
Channing.
Well, he was Channing, and this,
charming.
and this is
Charming,
the end when
yeah.
he went all Pulp Fiction. He knows what I'm talking about. He went all Gimp. He was our guy's Gimp. One of my favorites. Tropic Thunder. Eastbound and
That's
Down.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Who
movies.
isn't?
Not Masterson.
Danny McBride.
McBride.
Yeah.
There you go, Chad. You're half useful. There you go.
All right. My number 2 is a movie that Angela says should be my number 1, and I agree. It was a
Clue?
very, very close call. They Came Together. Now, They Came Together is
Hold
directed
on. This is
by
a PG-13 show. What are you doing?
Oh no, that's the beauty of David Wayne, which you recognize the name
That's a
David Wayne
Because
right?
we've interviewed him
Beautiful.
before.
Yeah, we not only interviewed.
Didn't we do a
the
trio, a
director-
quartet with him?
Oh yeah, we did.
Roll that
and
beautiful
I-
bean footage.
I very much think that I might have that right.
Am I? And
Where do I go from
David,
You didn't think we had that, fuckers, did you? You didn't think we had it? Yeah, we do a real show. Why don't you
Go
catch up,
look at
Mustard?
that interview after you get done watching this. It's a great talk. We covered the 10. David Wayne is a fantastic director. You know the kind of movies that David Wayne makes. You wouldn't think that he would be the director behind the chick flick or a rom-com. The thing about They Came Together, which has Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler, they're fantastic in it. But not just them. You get Bill Hader, Kobe Smulders, Ellie Kemper, Jason Mantzoukas, Michael Ian Black. Loads of people pop up.
You're
in
wrong.
This thing. I'm wrong.
Yeah, because I would think he would do it because Vince Vaughn stole his idea, and that's why I wouldn't think he would do it.
Well, you're wrong because Vince Vaughn stole Brad Copeland's idea, not David Wayne. You're getting the awesome director writers mixed up here,
Well, you know what? I'll take that because I am.
and I
wrong.
can't cut that.
You don't have to cut it. I'm sorry, I got confused that we've interviewed so
if
many
I could-
awesome
if I
people.
could continue, David Wayne, Stella, Wet Hot American Summer, The 10, as we covered, like I said, and Role Models. They Came Together. They Came Together it's intended to be a satire on rom-com, but he does it so effectively that it actually borderlines rom-com. But at the same time, it's making fun of it and parodying it, and it's just.
Is it the romantic version of Dogma?
Of what?
It's like
Ben
the
Affleck and,
rated R
Matt Damon.
version of Enchanted.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, so it is then.
That is my gray one. Like that one may not be a chick flick rom com, but it is like you could trick somebody into thinking it was if you showed.
You can
it
say
to
whatever
them.
you want tonight. He's named nine chick flicks tonight, but it's okay. Chad, on you.
Ghost of Girlfriend's Past.
Now there you go.
Another Matthew
Jennifer
McConaughey.
Garner, Matthew McConaughey.
I love. All right.
He's just an arrogant idiot photographer who
Fucking
almost
love it.
ruins his brother's wedding.
You can almost just
grew up
replace the word
in love with
photographer.
Jennifer Garner and figures out a way to get her back. To the finish line.
Is it safe to say that at least 81% of Matthew McConaughey's films, other than A Time to Kill, are chick flicks?
That's why
Yes.
he quit.
No,
That's
you
why he
can't- you
quit
can say
doing
that.
them.
Yeah,
because
all of
Did
his,
he?
all of his,
Did he?
Yeah.
that
That's
was
what
the
he
reason
wanted
why
to
he took a
accomplish,
break.
right?
Because his commercials say
Dallas,
otherwise.
Failure to
movie.
launch was pretty much his last. He's like, yeah, I'm done with this.
Well,
What was the-
Tropic
what was
Thunder
the
wasn't a
eighth
chick flick.
movie, the Dallas one.
Dallas Buyers
That
Club,
was when he just
fantastic,
started
fucking
doing
true,
the
true,
Oscar run,
true
you know?
detective. Yeah, he's.
I'm
not-
going to tell
he's-
you what
he's so
real
good.
quick, and we're going to go to our
Oh,
number one before we go to our comments. Real quick before you go to the comments, before we go to our number one, Matthew McConaughey reminds me of what Woody Harrelson looks like if he would have took his career seriously.
he
Like, I'm talking about
would've
Matthew
been hot.
McConaughey
If
because
Woody
he
was-
did.
yes.
Woody Harrelson didn't just stick to chick flicks. I think Matthew McConaughey has that talent. He's just been locked up into this one genre.
Yes.
Yeah, he talks about they put him in way too many movies where he was baby old chest.
Well, that's how the cops found him when they showed up when he was on Lose in '78.
All right, Laurel McDonald
But-
says number 2 is
Confused.
Notting Hill, and a friend of the show, we know him as Florida Man on Manson Lane. Gregory Price, he sent me a message. He couldn't get in here tonight, but he said Chasing Amy, Before Sunrise, 1, 2, and 3, great movies. The Scanner Darkly guy did that. Still Magnolias, My Girl, good one. And he said,
Think of that.
You know what they
Are
left
you
out?
kidding?
Dave? You know what
Are
y'all
you
left
kidding?
out?
Awesome.
The biggest chick flick of all time? Beaches.
well, hold on. No, somebody did say that.
Somebody said
did say
bitches.
that.
Say
That's a
But
Seinfeld
I-
reference
And-
too.
that 89 jam then.
Gregory Price came in with something that's actually pissed me off. He says, "Is Lost in Translation a chick flick?" Yes, it is, and I'm so angry that it's not on my list because Scarlett Johansson, Bill Murray.
What
I
movie?
mean, Lost in Translation.
Do you want to go home tonight?
It is a fantastic.
You know your wife
Oh,
hates
she knows
Scarlett
how I feel.
Johansson.
She knows how I feel about.
You've never
Scarlett.
told me how you felt about Scarlett.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I can't do it right now. We'll
Tell
get
me later.
banned. But yeah, Lost
Here
in
she
Translation.
does chick flick comic book movies.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, Black Widow is a chick flick, totally.
I'm
But Lost in
Send me that stuff, Chad.
Greg,
Send that to
that's
me.
Greg's number 1, and Greg, that is a great choice, and yeah, that's a fucking great choice. I'm gonna have to borrow that actually when we get to the number 1s. James MCD reviews number 2, Pitch Perfect trilogy. The second and third are really stupid, but I enjoy them all the same.
These are always the best.
Mathis about the Rick Boyce clip. Dude speaking Spanish like it hurts him.
Spanglish.
Ricky! Maybe you can
Boys
do
in the
that.
Hood.
Cooper good and do it.
Boys. What the fuck you think I'm a fucking dance because you said it?
Ricky, pero Ricky, come here,
Do it.
Ricky.
Do that little thing you do. No. Mel Chase says, thanks, Durden. You're welcome, Mel.
You don't even know why he's thanking you.
I still appreciate
Sure,
it.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Mathis says, number 2, Bridesmaids.
Good choice, Mathis. You must
Hello.
be sobering up.
LOL, Jax. We picked this movie. Set it off, Royal. You clowned us. We demand an apology.
I just said set it off. When did y'all send it? 18 minutes ago. I'm gonna blame Comcast for that.
They-
You know I love you
It's not
guys.
a rom-com.
They
Hey
can't-
Adam,
they
I'm gonna be
can't-
in London.
that's
Send me
not a
some
rom-com.
tickets, please.
They can't see the comments until I read them out loud. Just so you know.
It's really a chick thriller.
LOL Jax's number 2 is Love Actually. Royce is in here. Royce's number 7 is Knocked Up. Number 6 is The Ugly Truth. Number 5, Pretty in Pink. Number 4, Sleepless in Seattle. Number 3, You've Got Mail.
Okay.
Number 2, She's All That. And number 1, 10 Things I Hate About You.
And guys, if you don't know who Royce Freeman is, please go check him out at
well,
Freeman Films. He's
come
done
out
a lot
here.
of films, and he's also done Off the Books, which we all 3 won an award for. Royce, that's for you.
And number 10 is Untamed Heart. Number 9 is Wedding Planner. Number 8 is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Where are all
And,
my submissive females in here with Black Snake Moan? I thought that was coming in. Go ahead, Dave.
And-
Untamed Heart, that's my baby mama.
Did you really?
I said
Angela,
submissive females.
Angela said They Came Together is my number 1, the most clever chick flick, and Paul Rudd and David Wayne. Yes, I can't disagree with any of that. And she also said throwing the Wedding Planner out there just because it got me through some tough times.
And the wedding.
And my mom wants to add Uptown Girls. Rest in peace again to Brittany
Uptown
Murphy.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Brittany Murphy.
Oh, hold on. The wedding planner, the wedding singer, and the wedding ringer, Kevin Hart. See what we did there, guys. It's time for our number 1. But before we get to number
Wedding
1,
Crashers.
ladies,
Hold on, before we get to number 1, before that, quick reminder here. Annie,
Yes.
could you please tell the people to subscribe?
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can get notified later.
Thank you. Thank you, Annie.
Right?
And also, don't
Great job.
forget, Venmo or Venmo?
Venmo.
I don't know what the kids are calling it.
I don't care what it you know what it is.
Venmo.
Put it this way, nobody's paying us on either one, so why does it matter?
Oh,
Well,
my
that's why I'm
God.
going to throw it out there one more time. TTFT
Venmo, guys.
show. TTFT show at Cash App and Venmo. Patreon.com/TTFT show.
Here.
Be a support.
Guys, this is what we do. Watch us. So, with that being said, we're about to wrap it up. But before we wrap it up, guys, we would like to say first and foremost,
I want my motherfucking money here.
Why does it look like we both
Seriously,
have
though.
on those same pink shirts
Right.
down there on the ground? Guys, before we wrap it up, first off, we want to thank, first and foremost, forget all our fans. We want to thank everybody that were in the comments tonight. We want to thank everybody that actually joined us. We want to thank everybody that contributes to the show, whether it's financially, whether it's with your words,
Spirit
with your heart, your mind, your spirit fingers. I want to thank everyone locally, from LOL Films to Robert Mathis to Absent to Nick to James MC Reviews, who was a new correspondent with us. I want to thank James's mom. I want to thank Durden's mom. I want to thank Chad for being here. And of course,
My
you guys,
sister, my
her
sister-in-law.
her sister's mom. Guys, again, we've been doing this for 2 years, but at the same time, we've been planning for this our whole life. If we don't know anything, we know movies. So with that being said, if you're a fan of us, if you can't support us, there's one thing you can do for free. Tell somebody about it. Word of mouth. That's still the same. That's still the one form of contribution and media that no one can take from us. You're not going to get in an algorithm. No one's going to charge you to boost your post. Just tell one freaking person. If you love what we do and you know we're good at it, tell one person and bring them next Tuesday. Guess what? If you live in the now, you can get us on Tuesdays. If you're super busy, you can catch us on Thursdays. We got so much content. Come find us.
And again, Cash App and Vimeo.
Money to burn. I charge for those.
All right, guys, we are here. We finally made it an hour and a half later than we wanted to.
So what we're finding out is we had 10 guests, 20 people come in, and it took us 2 hours. Just us. We love ourselves that much. Okay, with that being said, guys, number one, let's get it together. And I promise you we're all going to have a different number ones. Could you get the camera on?
We will.
I'm going to say this, but I want you, as soon as I say this, I want you to go. It's on Chad.
Yeah,
I want to see his face once I say this.
I'll blow him up here.
I
There
hope
you
so.
go.
My number one,
just-
Absent if you're still here, Matches if you're still here, this is for you. My number one chick flick. I was raised by my mom and my auntie. Sorry, wasn't a lot of men in the house. Waiting to Exhale.
There you go.
How about a fruit bowl, Robin? Listen, guys, don't you understand that growing up, when I again, this is one of the times where it transcended film for me. I saw not just women being strong for no reason. They all had went through something. It was almost like, I'm not being funny, Annie. It was almost like Sex and the Inner City. Not in, but Sex and the Inner City, because guess what? These women had either been divorced, were trying to get their life together, or in a divorce, or going through a bad marriage, a good marriage. It showed you all the things that we went through, but it didn't exploitate us. It didn't just say, oh, woe is me. I love that freaking film. I saw my mom watch it, my auntie watch it, I watched it. That film checks out from A to fucking Z. And the problem is that most people don't understand it. It's really almost a cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah.
Because just the name alone, guess what, Chad? Am I wrong? When you hear the term Waiting to Exhale, does it scream black film? It does not. It doesn't scream white film, yellow film, green. It's a film. What do you think about it, Chad?
It screams Whitney. It screams Old Girl That I Know by Sunshine from Harlem Nights and all. It screams Babyface doing the soundtrack with all the biggest women in music. Played that thing till the CD scratched. I mean, it's powerful. Old girl burning his shit out in the yard.
Well, how much did you sell everything for? How much?
What?
$1 effing dollar.
Nothing.
Skis,
Nothing.
cars,
Now, here's
everything
the
was a
only-
dollar.
Here's the only blemish on it.
I got one.
The light skinned brother at the end and all still gets the chick. Gregory
Oh, that don't mean
Hines
nothing to
came
me. That's
in,
light
he
skin
was-
energy. We don't. You talk to me about it
Light-skinned
off.
brothers making a comeback.
shows-
man.
You
It
know,
shows
if it
women-
weren't for Prince, they wouldn't be
It
here.
shows women taking a stand. It shows women having a voice. It shows women overcoming obsessiveness by their partners. It shows them being independent. It shows them taking a stand for their equality.
And also
Equality.
shows you can get
Equality.
Wesley Snipes not to be an asshole on set with people that look like him.
Well,
And
see-
big
Shows-
girls, thin girls, everybody was in
Thin girls,
included.
big girl, it didn't
Yeah,
matter.
The big girls still got love too.
And I'm being serious here, and I'm gonna let you go after this, but I really feel that was the first film that showed, not from a male's perspective, it shows from a female's perspective. It wasn't even really, to me, it wasn't a black film. It was a female film.
Exactly.
And they didn't apologize for the
Yeah.
race that they were born in.
Yeah.
And that's why I loved it. Number one
Yeah.
for me, Waiting to Exhale. And now I can breathe.
Imagine a 14, 15-year-old little Durden laying in bed,
Where are you going with this?
trying to touch the little Durden. Lay in bed, 14, 15, got the Cinemax on. Oh, I bet some good stuff's gonna be on Cinemax. Let me get ready. Oh, Waiting to Exhale. Here's some beautiful ladies. Hopefully there's some sex. Oh, No, just like getting so close, teasing, but never showing, never
Oh,
getting.
you know why you're wrong?
Never getting me off.
You got some sex, but the problem was
Where?
it's not the sex that certain women aren't used to experiencing. It was all of 5 6, and you know how I know it? Because it's the drink I have every morning. My girl says, "Damn, that was it. I could have had a V8," and that's the effing quote.
All right. So, well, yeah, I got no legitimate beef with Wait Until I Exhale, and I've seen it way too many times, way more than I wanted to when I was trying to watch.
Well, you
some
kept trying to
tits.
find sex.
Yeah, taking up the Cinemax block from 11:30 to 12:30.
Well, that's what Chad said.
Prime time, bitch.
BET Uncut. That's prime time.
Wasn't Whitney supposedly the hottest one in there, but she's the one that gets screwed over the
Yeah,
most?
the most.
And she was also in The Preacher's Wife. So can we?
Wasn't she getting cheated on in the whole night? I mean,
Her husband was one cheating on her, I think.
but
Yeah.
you could have thrown Boomerang. I mean, there's some beautiful movies from
that. Yeah, but that's
90s
not. That's a
like
guy's
that,
flick. Boomerang's a guy's flick.
That's true.
That's when we
Halle
get in our.
Berry's
That's
in
when
it.
we get in our feelings.
Sorry,
Very good,
Matha
yeah.
says, why can't this cat pronounce Venmo correctly? Well, I will from now on.
Venmo.
Why can't you stop texting him past 1 a.m.?
Angela Bassett, Robin Givens, Whitney Houston, Loretta Devine are all awesome. Yeah.
Evans wasn't in Waiting.
No, she was in court accusing Mike Tyson of something he maybe did or did not do.
All right. Annie, what is your number one?
I am so excited to say my number one because we're gonna love me later. No, I'm just kidding. He gonna give me some shit about that.
Oh, okay. I already got this queued up. Hold on.
I don't know what it is. What y'all in?
You look at my paper, that's why.
I'm
Okay.
coaching now. Oh my god.
Go ahead, you
Shades of
pervert.
Grey trilogy.
I'll allow it,
Why?
Question.
Miss Jackson.
Yes. Go ahead. Answer me. I read the book.
Because I was just open about what I do during my me time.
Okay, I don't know what that means. But
You fucking know damn well what it means. You're talking about 50 Shades of Grey, and I
Yes,
just talked
baby.
about me time. I'm just trying to figure out. This is a legitimate question
Okay.
because guys would watch a movie like 50 Shades of Grey for a very different reason than
Okay.
girls would watch.
And well, I would like to know that reason.
I'm watching it for
to,
the actors.
to get off.
Yeah, to
come.
get
Okay.
off my acting career. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm just wondering, do girls find that same gratification from 50 Shades of Grey?
Okay.
Did you wank it? Did you wank it to Dornan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Hold
Yeah.
on, my microphone was not correct. Yes, and yes, I did.
How many times?
Numerous in all books.
Now let's write
And
down.
Oh, the
what
books
scene
too?
was it?
Books.
What
Wow.
scene?
The books are so
which
much
scene?
better.
The Red Room.
The books are so much better.
What room? Hold on. What room?
The Red Room.
See, and that's why
The
you're
red
fucking
room.
hypocrite. Because you know what they call the room that all the assassins train for, and all those women assassins in Black Widow, the Red Room. And there's your cake. Now eat it, bitch.
What flavor frosting?
You storming out now?
What flavor frosting on that cake? Okay, so 50 Shades for me. I mean, there's no explaining this movie. This movie is an all-out chick flick because all the desires that we have. Yeah, is it a rom-com or chick flick, Chad? Okay, thank you.
I mean, I thought it was pretty hilarious.
Thank you. Because all the desires, no, something stronger. All the desires
take-
that women have, women feel, women think about, like all the insecurities that we have, for obsessions in our mind, like all these actions and thoughts play out in such a beautiful portrayal of love with pain, but not pain.
She changes him at the end of the day, right?
It does. Because
See, that's bullshit.
He never would have married a submissive, but Miss Little oh my god, I forgot her name.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
Yeah.
Melanie
Christian.
Griffith's daughter?
Yeah.
Anastasia.
Don Johnson's
Anastasia. And no, not Anastasia. Yes. I don't. Oh my god.
Can't think
My
of the
number one, and I
actress's
forgot
name
the
right now.
fucking main lady's name. I'm sorry. But this movie portrays all chick flicks, all obsessions and everything. And it's just it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and all the things that they taught me.
Oh,
Beautiful that all the things
what'd you learn?
you don't want to know.
And I was talking
You don't
about
wanna know.
picked up like 2 or 3 moves for the boudoir.
The trilogy.
All right, my number one is going to bring us right back to Sandra Bullock in one of the
Oh,
funniest movies, and one of the movies that I've quoted so much than more than any other movie and watched so many times. Just stayed in my VCR for like a solid 6 months.
I bet it did.
Fucking Dennis Leary, Sandra Bullock together. This was the first time that Sandra Bullock was in like a rated R movie where she was kind of crass and cussing and stuff. Talking about To If by Sea. Dennis Leary is actually a co-writer on this. This has
Dennis Leary?
Yeah, they're two criminals. They're trying, but they're also trying to work things out, and it takes place over like the weekend while they like they house rob, or they break into someone's house that's not home and kind of live their lifestyle on a fancy resort island for a weekend. And it just follows them trying to fit in, and they're trying to work things out in their relationship while trying to like do this big score. But it's just got some of the most awesome lines in it, and I'll just give you two before we move on. The first one is Dennis Leary and Sandra Bullock are getting ready to go to this schwanky party. Dennis Leary isn't about it because he doesn't like playing the game. He just wants to get the money and get the fuck out. She's kind of like enamored by the lifestyle of this community, so she's trying to fit in, trying to be accepted. He's like, why the fuck you want to be accepted? Whatever. But she starts talking about like, he's like, I don't think we should go. It's just, she's like, no, I need to, you need to be open. I'm open to new things. And he's standing there in the closet. He's like, I don't think we should go to the potty. And she's like, why? She's like, because you're opening yourself up, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right, so that's the first one. Solid. Then in the very beginning of the movie, so they're running from the cops in the beginning of the movie, and Sandra Bullock is very annoyed by the map for some reason. The map, kids, is a big piece of paper that you used to have to bring with you on trips so you could see where you were going. Not like Google Maps, like on your phone. It was like a physical thing, like a book that you would hold.
Like an accordion.
It
was so hard to put back together.
It kept blowing in the car during the chase, and it pissed Sandra Bullock off. So she goes, you know what? She throws it out the window. About 5 minutes later, they're still on this getaway chase from the cops. And Dennis Leary like takes a whipping U-turn to try to escape them. Sandra Bullock's like, where are you going? He's like, I don't know. How could I? Remember the map? Those were the fucking days. The map days. And it just sets off from there. Their relationship is so great. The humor, the comedy, Dennis Leary off the rails. Sandra Bullock being adorable and crass and dropping the F-bombs. Fantastic movie.
Is it a chick flick or a rom-com?
To If by Sea is both. It's a chick flick and a rom-com, and for Dennis Leary fans who appreciate his comedy. And it's so fucking underrated. Like, you look at it right now, it's got a 5.2 out of 10. That is criminal. You assholes, go watch To If by Sea and give it a higher rating that it deserves. It's fantastic. Go watch it. That's my number one, Chad.
You get a 5 just having Bullock in a movie and all.
Any Bullock.
In fairness,
before with Keanu's.
Before you say number one, the crazy part about it is we've mentioned her name more than she should be trending on Twitter right now. We mentioned her name more than anybody.
Exactly.
And I'm old school. I'm just gonna stick to.
Were you old when you went to school?
I was 18 when this came out, and for about a nanosecond,
Macbeth.
For a nanosecond,
Casablanca,
1989. Rob
Job.
Reiner, better known as Meathead from All in the Family, directed When Harry Met Sally. The first time everyone fell in love with Meg Ryan. Billy Crystal was still doing well.
Rest in peace, City Slickers.
But you're talking about a movie that just made everybody go watch it. Harry Connick was on the map because he was doing
Harry Connick Jr. or Harry Connick?
Harry Connick Jr. was doing the whole soundtrack, which was all Gershwin, all old school shit.
I was trying to get the main scene.
And that was the beginning of the whole damn rom-com thing.
Let me ask you this, Chad. All jokes aside, let me ask you this. Granted, you may be a little bit older than us, but again, that should mean that you should be a little bit wiser. What is one of the main things you've seen from, again, we're still talking about chick flicks and hashtag rom-coms, all jokes aside, how movies are made now? Do you feel they still have the same nostalgia and the same feel that they feel versus how they, when you were growing up and you fell in love with film?
They do, only because Sandra Bullock's in them, like The Proposal and things like that.
The Blind Side.
They carry on the whole, they carry on the whole thing. I think
Bird Box.
Judd Apatow's movies have always been like a nice hybrid where a gross out comedy but still has heart. To me, always feels like a chick flick or a rom-com. Now, all the different variations of chick flicks tonight that we've heard of, that makes sense. I mean,
we've seen it from the special. We've seen it from Magic Mike. Well, I'm surprised we'd even go Little House on the Prairie. We've seen all, and that's the thing about it. Nobody can tell you. See, this is why we want to do this segment, because there's chick flicks that certain chicks feel about that they will agree and disagree on, but then you never thought about this. Males have their versions of chick flicks. I said Black Widow, which he disagreed with. He said movies I didn't agree with it, and you said films that probably neither one of us were thinking about. But it's
perspective of
correct.
Chick flicks are.
But I think the greatest thing that we've uncovered tonight is that she wanked it numerous times. The 50 Shades
you
of Grey.
asked about
you
that.
missed that part too.
I heard it. I'll follow up on that.
The guy's perspective in my eyes is always like, does it make you cry? Do you laugh? Does the main character win in the end? Whether it's Reese Witherspoon winning in Sweet Home Alabama, but really her old man winning and all the guy that she chooses, because you see him like, well, he's screwed. He's just getting shit on through the whole movie. And at the end, he wins, and the rich guy just kind of bows out gracefully.
Well, that's why I brought up Wonder Woman. I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny when I say David didn't see this, because a lot of people didn't see this because they still think about Linda Carter. But that first Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot, you have to understand this. Once at the first maybe 15, 20 minutes of the film, she's in the Amazon. Yeah. Once she leaves the Amazon, if I'm not wrong, you really only see two more females for the entirety of that movie. Her secretary and that lady Poison, who was making all the poison and stuff. Other than that, you don't see another female. It's just Gal Gadot. And it's just like she went into this world that, see, I know what it's like to see what Jackie Robinson did and what Willie Mays did and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. That's from a color perspective. I don't know what it's like to come from a sexual perspective, or I'm a guy and you're a female. So Wonder Woman for me was like that first character to say, like, wait a minute. It was bigger than being a superhero. It's like, dang, women have a voice, and that like, even if we have to make her a character or a cartoon, it happens. So that's why I say, well, the reason why we do this show is it's not about I'm right or you're wrong. We joked about with you the rom-coms, or maybe those are chick flicks to you. That's the era you come from. We don't judge anybody as long as you're not being hateful or belittling anyone. Your opinion matters here at TTFT. So sponsors, where the fuck are you at? This is the greatest show you would ever never get a hold of. Buy it and use it. No, I got this. What's going on?
Hey man, that was beautiful. I'm glad you did that, because we needed something like that at the end, and I wasn't prepared to.
I could never get enough. I
jump,
need this, Durden.
Let's jump into the comments one more time, and once again, this was great. Like, we had as many people watching the whole time this time, and we went long too. And there's been a solid, like a consistent 15 people in here the whole time, which is as much as we had last.
And we're not ghosting ourselves tonight either.
Yeah. So thank you very much for everybody staying up with us.
Yes,
we're gonna
thank you.
We're gonna get through the one last comment run here, and before Annie lets you guys know what's coming up. James MCD's number one is Princess Bride.
Great job, James.
Top 20 films of all time. Yeah, that's a near perfect.
James, call me after this. You did a great job with white chicks.
Royce Freeman, I hope that answers your question. Does Princess Bride count as a romantic comedy?
Royce, we have a few more questions about that.
Mathis, what? Okay, yeah, we already did that. LOL's number one is Miss Congeniality.
Wow, we're sorry. Great job, LOL. Great job. That was a great job, LOL.
Mathis saying Venmo, like Stewie says, cool wit. And then Mathis, one more time. You guys do an amazing job. Can you please play the Rick clip one more time? I will play that as many times as you
know what's funny about him asking to do that? Because he's replacement Rick. Mathis is asking. He's studying Rick to take his place.
There's a connection. Here you go, Mathis. One more time before we call it.
Yo no comprende mucho gusto.
Don't put your name on the what?
Guys.
I don't know. And then my mom, support them, show them your money. Thank you so much, Mom. And you see that scrolling at the bottom, hashtag TTFT or
yes.
Yeah, you see the shit at the
bottom.
Guys,
before we end it out,
hold on, before we end it out, Annie's gonna let us know.
No, before she says that. Before she says
that. Well, before she says that, before you say that, I want to say, you go ahead and say that.
You're so great, guys. I want to say again, thank you to everybody. Annie's going to close us out, but I seriously want to say thank you, guys. Emma's going to be joining us.
Hold on a second. Stop the. I gotta play something real quick.
Money to burn.
Royce Freeman, $50. You all rock. Royce, you rock. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. And Rick Royce has been Royce is just such an awesome and supportive force to have in your life, and I appreciate you personally, Royce. Thank you, and thank you for contributing to the channel. Buck and Royce Freeman coming through with the 50, with the 50.
50 years old.
Look at me.
And one more.
50 years
I
old.
can't because
Look at me, damn it.
Is it giving you comfort? And I'll leave this Angela with the last comment of the night. Did no one say The Notebook? Did I miss it? Yeah.
No, someone did say The Notebook.
Glenn,
no, somebody did. No, someone said it wasn't us. Someone said The Notebook.
Glenn
it was James' mom.
Glenn said The Notebook.
And
Glenn
Linda or
said The
Glenda.
Notebook. And since Royce gave the $50, we'll give him the last comment of the evening. One for the books.
That's a movie?
Well, it's a chick flick if you're a guy in the doghouse.
Royce, we'll give 25 back of that 50.
No, we won't.
If we get that award.
No, we won't. Gas money.
Okay.
All right. With that being said,
and
guys,
Terry Miller said The Notebook. Thank you again, Mom. Love you. Thank you for watching.
With all jokes aside, guys, we want to thank our guests, our friends, our associates, our enemies, and more importantly, we want to thank the people that joined us tonight actually in studio. Guys, you just met, of course, you've seen Annie. This is your second time seeing her, so thank her for being here tonight. She's done an excellent job. It's not easy to come on with a show that's been established for 2 years and then try to mesh after one. What do we have? One test screening.
Yeah.
And she did awesome. I want to thank also Emma. Emma's going to be a correspondent. She's good at what she does. She doesn't have to be us because guess what? The show is not about us. It's about film, and we love film. But lastly, but not leastly, guys, all jokes aside, I want to thank Chad Hendricks for being here tonight. He's coming to the studio. Chad has been a pioneer in film, and it's not just locally. Chad has been a pioneer for over almost 20 years in what he does. He knows what he's doing, and I don't care. Here's the thing of what we love about Chad. Ideas are just for people who don't want to finish anything and kids.
And not to mention, like, not just a pioneer in film, but I challenge you local filmmakers in Jacksonville to let Chad know that you're working on something and need help.
Yeah.
Chad's a good guy.
Yeah. He's not just a cool white boy. He's a cool dude.
But also don't do that because he's got a story that he needs to shoot of his own. So leave him the fuck alone also.
Well, case by case. All right. So with that being said, guys, again, we want to thank we're going to let Annie end this off, but I want to thank all of our fans out there. Please don't forget Patreon. Please don't get subscribing. If anything, if you can't give us anything, just give us one thing. Follow your effing dreams. Whether it's podcast, acting, being a great mom, a great dad. And for all our females out there, you're the real heroes. Support the troops. Annie?
Yes. All right, guys. Coming up on TTFT. This Thursday, the guys, they released 2 new episodes of He Made Me Do It. So Royal made Durden watch I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
And Durden made Royal watch Strangers with Candy.
Pedophile material.
Now, check out these reviews next Thursday on our channel. Now, next Tuesday on Live Studio 83, we're counting down our top 10 scariest movies that aren't technically horror films. So come join us on our channel, live chat with us, and have your list ready whenever you guys come join us. See you then.
All right, guys. Guess what it is? I'm used to signing on autographs, but it's time for us to sign off. So for Chad Hendricks, Emma, the correspondent, who's obviously going because she's a correspondent going to cover some film we know nothing about, probably breaking. For Durden Godfrey, the greatest editor you never met, aka Edward Scissorhands. Annie, you don't need to see my cleavage because I'm smart up here in my brain. And Mr. Royal, I've always been here for you. Guys, we're signing off. Please sign on and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next Tuesday. Actually, we'll see you in 48 hours on Thursday. Durden, what are they going to see in 2 hours?
I got to start editing that shit tomorrow. He made me do it. What Annie just said.
He made me do it.
And ladies, and ladies coming up,
episodes,
and ladies coming up soon. She made me do it. All right, guys.
What?
That's the show. That's the crew. And guess what?
We love
That's
you.
That's the fucking
No, bitch.
trailer.
All right, out.
Vagina. I'll bring you chocolate milk and donuts to your window. Watch out for your sis. Watch out for your sis. No! Your mama's chocolate milk and donuts. She breaks a face, she breaks a face, she breaks a face, she breaks a face. Oh! By the bay, have you seen my face? I can use a face mask this Thursday. Eat lasagna, get for Benny and the Jet. Benny and the Jet. Get for 27 dresses, 27 times. I'm the only one without a vagina standing in the line. Vagina, 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 vagina.
Venmo.
It's funny.
Venmo.
I think he said it the right way, so I'll try not to butcher it. But last
one more time for you, Mathis.
Yo no comprende mucho gusto.